Welcome. I'm the motherfucking Batman, David John Lincoln, aka the Savage Bat. Welcome back. Welcome to my birthday live stream on Restore the Snyderverse. Latest updates on the fandom and all my thoughts on the latest events that have been happening. Let's get straight in there and add our guests. We got my man Zod Writer in the house.
Yo, what's up? Happy early birthday, Savage Bat.
Cheers, mate.
You know, I think this is a good time, man, I don't know, maybe we should make some kind of official announcement, brother.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, definitely. I could even maybe show the intro and give everyone a little taste of what's coming in a little while. I'll add. Here we go. We got Nightmare Robin, Aaron McCracken he's the admin of my group, the Snyder Knights.
Happy birthday, man!
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday, but yeah, it's a birthday weekend. Be having a bit of a barbecue and stuff. So let's just have a quick look who's in the chat. Robert Kenneth, Church of Snyder, you the man. Bat Dan, happy early birthday. Cheers, mate. Happy birthday to Retro Nerd Girl, you know. Much love to you. Also, 94, happy birthday to the one and only motherfucking Batman. Cheers,
fucking facts.
Ring, happy birthday, mate. Jeez, the Mortal Kombat man. Bat of Gotham, happy birthday to the Bat. Zod, right, Retro Nerd Girl there. Happy birthday, Boy Wonder, happy birthday, early birthday. Keep up the good, best channel ever. Keep up the good work. Oh, thanks, that's much appreciated. Hey, Super Bro Corey in the house. Got you, bro. Be sending you something soon. Talladega Place, happy birthday to Savage Bat. I didn't know I was a mod here. Yeah, I think you must have done the right thing, and I must have just made you. I'm going to have to make some more as well tonight to avoid the.
You know, we got Fat Man and Crooked Eye over here.
Oh yeah,
we're always gonna get a couple of those. So
yeah, that's what he's talking about. This right? Instead of Batman and General Zod, it's Fat Man and Crooked Eye. That's the best they got.
ooh.
Yeah. Oh man!
Yeah, watch out!
Yeah, at least if you're gonna have some insults, at least have some good ones. Do you know what I mean? For
right.
Fuck's sake. Super Pro Corey, howdy, Bat Dan. Saturday Rose, pretty shit, man. Bat of Gotham, hey, Bat Dan, thoughts. Right, so first off, I just wanted to. I'll get back to the chat in a minute. I just wanted to probably a lot of people have seen it already, but it's very exciting stuff. Zack Snyder liked the Snyder Knights t-shirt campaign.
I cannot believe it. I can't believe it, man.
Of course Zach would like this because this is something that's, raising money for AFSP,
right?
And it's a pretty badass looking shirt too.
Yeah,
right.
I'm wearing one now.
You're wearing yours.
Yeah,
you're wearing yours right now.
Yeah,
I was wondering, how did you get yours first? Oh yeah, you fucking made it.
Yeah, but proud moment, because if you was an admin of the Snyder Knights, you'll know that I've been going on about doing this t-shirt thing for a few years now, and I just one thing after another. I finally got round to it, and everyone's been really, supportive of it, and it's all for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. But for just before my birthday as well, for Zach to like the post, that's the best birthday present ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really,
it's really amazing.
The man himself.
Yeah. Stamp of approval,
Yeah, so all the Snyder Knights out there as well watching, and everyone who's bought a t-shirt, you'll be coming soon.
This is the thing that I was thinking.
Congratulations.
once we all have that shirt,
Yeah.
and we're all wearing that shirt out of stream,
Yeah.
that's gonna be so cool.
Yeah,
Cannot wait.
It is. It will be. It'll be like Attack of the Clones. We'll all be. We'll all be
It'll be like a Snyder cult.
Yeah, Snyder Cult. God, do you know what it would be? Oh, it's such a coincidence.
We can't say that though, can we?
No.
Like a cult. Like a cult. Cultish.
Like
Cult-ish.
Cultish. That'd be an interesting shirt to have too. Have it say
cultish.
Have it say cultish. On the back, like the Snyder logo.
Yeah, definitely cultish. Do you know what? Right? Yeah. That's gonna have to be something.
Definition, the dictionary definition of cultish, like have it written out like that, and like definition underneath.
So you see, this is how plans are born. That is going to be something. We're going to do a Snyder Knights cultish special edition. Yeah. Just for the wrap. And talking of, joking around about these things, we just had Dan Lin making that little joke about the bots that everyone kicked off about.
Yeah. I didn't realize people were mad about that.
Nah. Igor, shout out to Igor, you the man. The link to both shirts is in the description. I remember you said you wanted a black one. The first link is the black one. And
Super Bro Corey is posting the links in the chat too for those that are looking for them.
Oh right, wow! Super Bro Corey is the master. He's like John Connor. He's the controller of machines.
He's the controller. Yes.
Yeah, he is. He's the leader of the human resistance in a robot army. Hey Corey. Oh my God, that's brilliant. He's gonna order one right now. Yeah, there's the link. Thank you, Super Bro Corey. You're a fucking legend. And hold on 1 second. Just quickly while I do this, what's your thoughts on Ben Affleck being in Aquaman? Well, coming back for Aquaman 2, and Jason Momoa's recent comments. Ben is back. Well, Ben is coming back. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Are you asking me here?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. Well, I still think the fact that he's in Aquaman 2 feels a little weird. I'm still not, because like Aquaman 1 was so different. I had a hard time picturing what he'd be doing in that movie. But now since it's changing and everything, it sounds pretty cool. Jason Momoa sounds like he's really excited. So if he's excited, I'm excited.
Yeah. And what about you, sir? Would you like? Because we've talked about this already, and
right.
people.
I mean, we've talked about this numerous times because again, we have Sil and Mikey, so we're in the future.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's great, and I think it's a clear sign of where things are going. And I think, how can you be a fan of the Snyderverse and not be excited about Ben Affleck?
I'll message you later, Igor.
Right.
Yeah, I know. And, to have it blatantly, the reasoning behind why Ben Affleck is in Aquaman 2, and where it's heading, the route it's heading, even if we didn't have the magic masters of scoops, Sil and Mikey, if you just look at what's going on, it's obvious to see that Snyderverse is coming. But luckily, we've been like a year and a half ahead, thanks to Sil and Mikey, and the faith of the Snyder Knights as well. We was all hoping for this to happen, and then and Sil and Mikey, and that just put it all down there, and I've repeatedly said I'm done with this. People just constantly trying to find a negative thing for every positive thing. Like
try to spin it.
Walter Madder the other day, actually confirmed he's going, and people were trying to downplay it with some other bullshit. It's just the same thing over and over again. I'm not even entertaining it anymore. So, if you follow me on Facebook, don't even bother commenting that shit like that, because
it's just a waste of time.
I'm just gonna block you. Yeah.
Yeah, put it on mute.
Yeah. Oh dear. Who we got here? Warzone Football. Happy early birthday. Hey, Jeffrey Warfield in the house. You alright, mate? There's a link in the Snyder Knights if you're around, brother. It's so wonderful to have Ben return with him back. It means the Snyderverse is restored. 100%. I mean, it's not rocket science. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
and the way that the Jason Momoa clip was worded as well. She asked him about Aquaman 2, your experience with Ben Affleck, your teasing in Aquaman 2, and then he said, "Oh fuck it, Ben's coming back." So he's not just meaning Aquaman 2. He was smiling. He knows what he was saying.
It's a new.
He knows.
It's a new contract. So
it's a new contract. He said Ben is coming back.
Oh yeah, he actually did say a lot more than he did, didn't he?
He did say a lot more. Yeah. Oh, well, hey, we got Mr. Watchtower, Jeffrey Warfield in the house.
What's up?
Hey, happy early birthday, man.
Oh, cheers, Jeffrey, mate. Richard. Yeah. How's things going with your Justice League projects?
Going good right now. Actually working on multiple at the same time. Just keeping myself busy.
Yeah, I like to do that in rotation too.
We've actually 3 writers here. Zod writer, Jeffrey, and you're writing stuff as well, aren't you? Nightmare Robin.
Yeah, working on a few things.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll catch up with the chat in a sec. I'll just quickly bring this up now. This was a sort of unexpected birthday present from Nightmare Robin to me for a little show that we're planning in the future. It's not going to be live stream. It's just going to be us doing breakdown of Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, all the way through, bit by bit, in sections. And he had this artwork done, which is fucking amazing. I was like, what the fuck? And there you go. There's Nightmare Robin. But it says, ha 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 ha, joke's on you, Savage.
yeah. When I first sent that to you, you're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah, is that a threat?
Yeah, I thought I was fucking trolling you or something.
Yeah, what? But yeah, no, that's amazing, and I always keep things like this, little momentums of the Snyderverse fandom, and I will be getting that printed out. And that'll end up on the Hall of Fame behind us there with Dreamwalker, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. And my Ben Affleck cowl and Batarang.
and I have to give a shout out to the artist, Zach Raw. Who I paid for to do that commission. He's not Zack Snyder, but he's my Zack Snyder.
I'll just get it back up again. There's his signature in his bottom there.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Zach Raw.
Zach Raw. So thank Zach. Zach, you're very talented. Please go and check out his art. I'm sure if you just type his name in.
That's some pretty dope artwork, honestly.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? What the hell?
and the longer you look at it, the more layers you see that are
it's very deep.
Yeah.
A very high quality artwork, man. It's comic book gold right there, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
It is really fucking cool. And right, I'll get back to the chat here now. Right, here we go. I'll go back up here. Oh, miles behind. Oh, no, I'm not. It's time to rejoice. The time for fighting is over. Yes, Beth Gotham. And I think that not just against the people that are against the Snyderverse, amongst ourselves as well.
Yeah.
People need to stop fighting amongst themselves because we all want the same thing. So what's the point in fighting?
Well, fighting is useless and pointless,
Yeah.
especially now because we already know what's happening. So if you know, you know, and you know. So there's no need to fight about anything. So when I see, pessimism or people fighting now on social media, I just ignore it and block it out because I already know what the deal is. There's people out there that actually think that the Snyderverse is dead and nothing is going to happen and all this other stuff, but that's because they're not paying attention.
Yeah.
They don't see what we see, and even if they do, if they do see it, they're being woefully ignorant at this moment. And I don't have anything to say to those people.
They won't listen.
Pay attention.
You can't talk to someone that's not going to listen.
That's right. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
Sure fucking can't.
Bro,
no, that's right.
It's...
Oh, yes. Here we go. My boy Marcus in the house.
Hey,
What's up?
Did
somebody say fight?
Yes, Mortal Kombat!
Marcus always... You ever notice how Marcus always pops up the second you take a sip of alcohol? Marcus pops up because that's when he knows the party's about to start.
I can smell it, huh?
Remember last time, Marcus?
My God.
Back got completely wasted, and you went out.
I'm like Bourbon Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just agreeing.
I was completely wasted. I totally admit that, but I was celebrating Ben Affleck's return, and it got out of hand. And
yeah.
Not again. Not again. But that was vodka and Pepsi Max. Only on the beers today. Because it's my birthday weekend. Celebrating again.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's actually Monday, but I'm having a little barbecue.
May I ask how young will you be?
41.
Oh, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You're a kid.
You can make me then, because I'm 22.
Oh, you're a baby. You're like a toddler.
Yeah.
Sharp, Marcus.
I'm 45, so
protect the baby.
Sharp. You look about 5 years younger than me.
Yeah, I'm an old timer here.
Respect your elders. That's just right. Hey.
We all are older than other people, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And boom, we have Trey, my man from the back channel.
Hey,
in the house.
How's everyone doing out there?
All right.
You gotta watch.
Let's get this motherfucking party started.
Just in time.
Oh, and on that note, we have Super Bro Corey from the back channel.
See, now I can't do shows with him,
Hey, right on.
I have problems with him.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Hey, let's get on it. On it like a car bonnet.
Are we drinking tonight? One moment. I'll be back, boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You think hold up.
I'm on a back channel stream without a drink.
Hold the fucking phone.
What is up, buddy? Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, cheers, mate. That's very much appreciated.
Exciting stuff.
Mama, I didn't need to express.
I didn't get
my
regular
heat off
beers.
that. Yeah. Nice.
The tall boy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Yeah.
Cheers.
Papa,
To Zack Snyder and restore the Snyderverse. Come on.
Yes.
Sorry, not restore the Snyderverse. Snyderverse restored.
Like, but you really want to know what really makes me convinced that the Snyderverse is going to be restored very soon. Like, I'm actually expecting it to be restored maybe January.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
I look at it. I look at it like when Dr. Manhattan was created, and you see little pieces of him coming back, right?
Right.
Until finally he forms his full form. That's basically how the Snyderverse is being restored right now. The pieces are all coming together. The signs are all there, and when he's officially back, it's like Tyrone Magnus said. It's going to be Zack Snyder's nuts on these guys' foreheads.
It is. It is. It's gonna be just like that feeling we got when the Snyder Cut was announced.
Oh yeah.
And all those people giving us grief for that. You know, it doesn't exist. We're gonna have all that nice again. I can't wait for it. Do you know what I mean? Because
it's gonna be better because it's gonna be ongoing.
Yeah.
You know. Because these guys, man.
The Snyderverse fandom is going to go on pause because all we're going to be doing then is just celebrating every movie coming out. That's it. There's going to be no more campaigning. We just got to wait for it all to be released. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It'll be. So really, like the thing that I'm really interested in is what is that event film that Warner Brothers Discovery has for February 10th of next year?
Yeah.
Because really, like when you really think about it, like with all of these delays and stuff, you know that it can't be that it can't be any of the delayed movies or anything like that.
No.
Like there's only two options that it could be for February 10th, and that's the Ayer cut or Zack Snyder's Justice League theatrical cut.
Emerald cut, maybe?
That's what Marcus I was about to say. I think the Ayer cut's coming this year, because like Mikey said, around this year. So that's going to be this year.
No,
and
let's be clear. He said this year. He
this
said
year.
2022.
22. So it's coming this year. And then I think that may possibly be the Emerald cut with something added to it. Maybe commentary from Zack Snyder or something. I don't know. Something special about it. IMAX release, limited release or something. That would be wonderful.
I mean, like if really, if you think about it, like that would be a huge way to announce the Snyderverse being restored in a huge way. First, you get the Ayer cut, then you know that we're all going to have like a marathon, and really, like I feel like this is actually going to be pretty funny. Like I feel like once the Ayer cut comes out on digital and all of those other platforms, I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to go on a whole Snyderverse marathon. From Man of Steel, BBS Ultimate Edition, Wonder Woman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we all went on the whole marathon.
Yeah. I said this on our last stream, didn't I? That they should do that, and I think that. You know, like when they did the re-release of the Star Wars movies in the 90s, the trilogy at the cinema. They could just kind of do that again. Not change them, just, right, you obviously didn't get this the first time. Here it is again with the Snyder Cut, Emerald Cut, and there's going to be more.
Yeah.
That would, you know what I mean? Because everyone knows Snyder fans are bonkers, so we'll all go and see it at least 5 times each. So, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, add them 5s up. Think about it.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna see it a bunch of times in theater, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is, I will go. Just I actually just if I'm a bit tired, I might even just go in and buy a ticket and then just go home and throw it in the bin. Yeah, just to add to the cause. Just so I've added another thing.
The thing is, when it comes to Snyderverse fans, we understand the assignment.
Yeah,
we understand it's a business.
Yeah, beginning.
We want more of this. We gotta put our our money's where our mouth is, right? So, we're gonna see it like 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 times. It's money. It's money that the old regime left on the table like fools because they wanted to prove their point or whatever, and then or paint us like we're toxic. But they just threw away lots of money, and then they joined the $100 million loser club several times.
Yeah, that's right. Like I actually do remember that the James Gunn Suicide Squad. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough.
Yeah, Project Popcorn also just put another nail in their coffin.
Yeah.
Or Project Coffin. That's what it was. Well, Project Last Nail in the coffin, because
yeah, like that was really rough.
It was absolute dog shit. Everyone knows it. Do you know what I mean? When it first came out, a few people sort of got a bit funny about defending it and stuff, but eventually they stopped talking about it, just like they did the Batman. No one's talking about the Batman now.
Listen, you might chill mix out of this, all right?
Yeah. No disrespect to the fans, but they are.
They should have. WB at that time. They should have done what Universal did. Because Universal made out fine. It worked out fine for them. I think they did like a 45-day window thing. Maybe one movie they'll put on streaming.
Yes,
and they came out on top. You throw out your whole slate. I mean, it's good for the viewer. You don't have to go outside into the theater. Just click on your TV. But as business wise, no, that was a bad move, and they paid for it. They're no longer there.
Well, that's
and the rest of the gang done.
Yeah, well, they got the sack, and we've talked about this before. If you was Zaslav and you saw what a monumental fuck up the Clown Table made after the Snyder Cut, like doing all that petty shit with releasing a Justice League trailer and all that, everything. Just look at it from a business point of view. See what I mean? They weren't going to last 5 minutes.
And I would have to imagine that there had to have been somebody from the old regime that didn't agree with what they were doing, and then once Zaslav stepped in the door, in his Zaslav ear, this guy, that person, this and that, it didn't make any sense. They just kept on doing this.
Yeah.
And Zaslav just looked at him.
I wouldn't be surprised.
As if Zaslav didn't know already,
Yeah.
Because corporate type stuff, they have their own spies. They send their own spotters in there.
Yeah,
of course.
To watch everything and see who's who.
Right, and the thing about that Justice League 4K trailer that they released, like not only did
Trevor H, yo.
Not only did they turn off the comments on that one and the dislikes, but the thing is, like, someone actually told me this, like, he was actually talking to me about this and said that, and asked, is the audio weird for the trailer? And I was like, what do you mean? And he said it sounds like the audio sounds very scrambled, like it was very rushed out to put out there. And then when I watched the trailer, I was like, and I was actually listening to the audio, and I was like, oh wow, they really did rush it out, because it was like really grand.
Thickness, man.
Yeah, like it was like really.
Hey, little Koj, happy birthday, motherfucker! Hey,
Koj, they ratioed that shit into oblivion. They erased it. They
Yeah.
had to, was it because of that? Was it because of that they blocked out the thumbs down? You can't see the number count on that.
Yeah, it was the same time. And then the
was around
thumbs
that time?
down disappeared off YouTube. I think it
It was like the
genuinely
Amy
was
Schumer
because of
effect.
that. You know, we could have think that that's pretty nuts, but it was around the same time.
Yeah, that was like the Amy Schumer
It was.
effect, for the Netflix.
Yeah.
Let me ask. Were those bots that thumbs down that video?
No.
Do that?
Like,
Yeah, right.
No.
Everyone.
We was posting in my group, right? Yeah, and Zack Snyder appreciation. Right, everyone go and dislike this trailer. And that's a lot of people. That's like over 120,000 people just there alone. And we did that shit on purpose. This weren't bots.
Yeah.
That's fine. Screw them.
Yeah.
They got their engagement.
Yeah, they did. It didn't work.
It was negative, but they got it.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, like that was just wild to me when they did that. Like aside from the Amber, the Ann Sarnoff article that came out 3 days after the Snyder Cut got officially released. Like I would say the second most direct attack was that 4K Justice League trailer coming out, because it was like, dude, everyone is talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Why are you showing us this?
Yeah.
They try to sneak it in.
Customers. They're trying to trick the customers into buying that movie still,
Yeah. Like how they used to do it back in the old video rental days. You have Jurassic Park, then you have Park of Jurassic Animals.
Exactly.
Same
fucking thing.
What was that?
War of the Warbots.
Independence Day, and then it was Independence Day Disaster.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Like, damn, I rented the wrong movie.
Yeah. I've done that a few times. Just didn't look at the box properly. Oh dear! But making a 4K trailer for a movie that's known to be shit for its CGI of Henry Cavill's face, you actually want to bring more coverage to that shit? You actually want to make that in 4K so people can see more of it?
Why not?
Get the first time. Yeah.
Just so we can see more proof of how shit it was. Why not?
Yeah.
But it just goes to show it's like you're actually, as a company, you're actually proud of that. That says a lot about them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, and not only that, like the really messed up part that I think they weren't thinking straight with was that they released that like around the time that the Ray Fisher versus Warner Brothers situation was going on, where he was pointing out what was going on with Joss Whedon and everyone else in the old regime. So it's like everyone knows all this stuff right out, and it's fresh in everyone's mind, and you're showing a Justice League. And you're showing Justice League right now. Like, there was just so
always retro
in hindsight.
Listen, watching Justice League was like having a slow lobotomy.
Yeah.
Your brain cells just feels like it's just dissipating.
Right.
IQ points are gone. No.
Yeah, but anyway, we know how that turned out. We got Zack Snyder's Justice League. I can't remember who was it today that said it was implied that he was one of the executives or something, that Zack Snyder's Justice League was the greatest superhero movie he'd ever seen.
Oh,
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like whoa.
Yeah, I think it's seen that. Yeah, listen.
DeWanda
a lot
Wise
of it
from
was
Jurassic World Dominion. She, they were talking about director's cut because the Jurassic World extended cut came out, and it's definitely a better film than the theatrical cut. But they were asking, the cast and crew, like, what's their favorite director's cut? And DeWanda Wise actually said Zack Snyder's Justice League. She was like, that was phenomenal.
Pow!
Yeah, and there was.
I mean,
I can't remember who it is right now, but they said, there's a lot of
these. I'm sorry. There's a lot of these blue check marks that they like the movie, but they're scared to say anything because they believe in of articles from like Rolling Stone, the crazy Snyder bots and all that stuff.
Yes, Rich.
And like, I don't want to get involved. It was a good movie, but I don't want to say anything because these guys will come after me or found me or whatever. But there's a ton of people that love the movie.
Even the
movie's
haters.
fantastic. Even the haters like it, but they're now you're going into like the negative grift. So they try to monetize the hate, right?
Yeah.
Like a certain round egg shape.
But at the same time, while they were doing that, they were giving it more attention too. So we were constantly being talked about. That doesn't sound like a dead movie to me.
No,
it doesn't. And the Snyderverse has been trending 3 days in a row as of this week. So yeah.
One second, we have another guest, the Dark Lord himself, Lord Necron.
Necron, what's up? Pool table.
What's up, Marcus? Yeah.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Man, we got a party up in here.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I'm just drinking.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Cheers.
This is great. And, thank you all so much for turning up. And they're going to have a little bit of rotation going on. So some people have got to leave early and all sorts.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Trey,
it's just
Jeffrey, Zod,
everyone here.
Nightmare Robin. I'm just saying my hellos. I'm sorry.
Yeah, everyone say
hello
to Erin McCracken, Nightmare Robin in top corner. He's one of my admins, Snyder Knights team player, and
I know.
Yeah,
not pointing on this stuff. I don't know.
Where am I pointing?
Yeah.
I was watching it a little earlier and I saw that. Oh, that was nice, man. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. And hold on a minute. I'll catch up with this chat a little bit. And,
hello to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, hey, chat.
What a
Good
chat.
to see everybody.
Yeah, it was like the nation showed up. Woo!
Nice. Oh shit. Yeah. So, and once again, I'm going to get it back up again because fuck it, why not? Zack Snyder liking the Snyder Knights t-shirt campaign. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. And so fucking proud of that. But if you're out there now and you follow me and you want to get me a birthday present, don't buy me one. Just buy one of these, and that will be the biggest birthday present I could ever have. Okay? So if you're watching on the replay, anyone, it's the links to both t-shirts are in the description, the black one and the white one.
That white one hits just as hard as the black one does. Sam.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
They both look nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Though, you could
still
also
waiting on my shirt.
get like a really talented artist to do like a Zack Snyder's, collage on it. That could be dope.
Oh my God, Trey! Oh my God, you
Yeah.
blew my mind with that. Take it to like a Comic-Con and have a freaking artist. Trey checked his watch.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea, bro. That's a great idea.
To restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah. For audience members that don't know, Trey went to watch the Batman and checked his watch at the same time all Wheel did, and he denied it as well. So it's just a little, we're just putting that out there, just in case you didn't know what that.
Definitely checked it.
I was doing that earlier.
It was around about 55 minutes. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because by the 55-minute mark, it already seems like you've been sitting there for 3.5
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh man, shit, this is dragging. already.
Where's the development?
You mean the Batman?
Yeah, and don't get the wrong idea if you're a big fan of Robert Pattinson's Batman, all right? Because if you like that,
get the
you
wrong
like that.
idea. It's total dog. Right? I mean, come on, stop. I mean, stop. You know, like,
Stop being so nice.
Like coddling these people. They need to understand that it was not good. And if Zack,
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan either.
I got news for you. If this movie had come out before the merger, like if it would have been something like this, it would have been canceled just like Batgirl. I have a feeling that Zaslav would have axed it.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the current continuity he wants to go with.
Right. It has nothing to do with what he wants to do. So yeah, he would have probably canceled it.
And to me,
in the trash bin with Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins and Batgirl. Yeah, they could have had. Could you imagine what the funeral screenings for Matt Reeves the Batman would have been like? Oh my God!
All 40 people would show up,
and they all would have been sleeping 55 minutes in.
Yeah. Well, it has already been noted that the Batman is a very good sleep remedy. A lot of people have said the same thing.
Oh my God! It's better than NyQuil.
Cure to insomnia.
It really is.
Bob's over there reducing its views because he's turning it on every night to go to sleep, huh?
Yeah. To me, like I really like the only interesting part about the Batman really wasn't the Batman or anything that he was doing. It was actually Catwoman's whole side story. Like I really do, I still do like the Catwoman side story more than the main plot. Like personally, because that one,
Officer Martinez had a better story.
Yeah. So, what does everyone here think? We'll go round in a rotation about exactly what was said by Jason Momoa the other day and what you think about it and what you think it means, obviously. And we'll go around Sodwriter. Yeah.
Oh, what do I think it means? What now?
Do you think that it's just a cameo, or do you think the Snyderverse is going to be restored?
He's talking about the interview that Jason Momoa did with Access during the season 3 premiere of C for Apple TV.
It's the way he worded it. He was smiling as well when he said it. He knew what he was doing.
No, I actually think Affleck actually has some scenes in the movie. Like there's an actual. He's actually integral to the plot of the film. So
yeah,
I have no doubt that this is again, he's back. He's our DCEU / Snyderverse
long
Batman.
term.
It's
sorry, out of question.
It's a long-term deal. So
yeah. Yep. Nightmare Robin, go.
Yeah, I didn't even realize how much Jason Momoa told us with that little bit. But yeah, he actually gave away almost that he has a new contract.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we've all know it's coming, but to hear these things is like it's cool. Yeah. Oh. What happened?
Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey's out. Yeah, it's because he's got that McDonald's internet in it. Yeah.
He's not loving it.
No,
not McLovin it.
Get that man
free McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh dear. So, all right. Anyway, back to the chat. I'm well behind the chat. Sorry, people. I'll just keep bringing it up. Yeah, and Corey, what do you think?
It was interesting. We talked about it a little bit on the Bat Channel the other night, man. It's exciting stuff. The way he, kind of paused there, thought about it for a little bit, and then just like he got so hyped and jacked about it, told me everything that I needed to know. It's time to be excited if you're a Snyder fan. That's it right there. He's back, baby.
He's back.
End of story. Yeah, that's right. And you, Trey?
Ben Affleck's the motherfucking Batman, you know? We all knew. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I remember when we got the announcement that, the scoop from Sill that Ben Affleck was going to be filming some more shots with Aquaman 2, a lot of people were confused by the timing of it. You know, they were thinking, well, okay, clearly they're just trying to reshoot for Michael Keaton scenes because it's not going to make sense if he shows up and the Flash movie hasn't even come out yet. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Like something
hey,
else
Snyder Queen.
Snyder, what's up, Sammy? But, as soon as it got pushed back to December of 2023, after the Flash film, you kind of have to sit there and go, how do you explain that? You know, why is Ben Affleck still there? I mean, and like Corey said, you know, when Jason Momoa did that interview and he takes that moment to pause, you can tell in his mind he's trying to think, okay, what can I say here that's not going to get me in trouble or leak anything?
Don't pull a Tom Holland. Don't
pull a Tom Holland, right?
Yeah.
And then the fact that he's just like, screw it. Because the simple thing of, Ben Affleck is in Aquaman 2. We already knew that. That was already leaked, so that's not any big reveal. But the fact that he says after, exclusive on Access, like, there you go, that's the news. Ben Affleck is back. Well, you kind of have to read into that and say, yeah, Ben Affleck is back. Just when people said, no, he's done playing Batman, he's done with IPs, and yet
it was a favor.
Yeah, it's a favor.
It's not business, it's just favors.
Aquaman 2, Dawn of Favors.
Cheers, Trevor H. I'm a little bit behind with this chat. I'll just catch up with it.
I mean, listen, either Ben is back or it's a long goodbye. Who knows, right? He's freaking back. 2 and 2 doesn't make 5. I'm sorry. I don't care how you add it up. Ben is back. Ben is back. He's doing these movies. You see how happy Momoa is, right? And then you see,
he was smart to smart.
I think even in that interview, he was kind of going to go into the corporate spiel a little bit. Yeah, you know, Ben, you know this. And then he just got so happy. He's like, yeah, Ben is back. Ben is back. That's it. He's back. He's back. He's going to give us what we want. Snyder's going to come back. If not already back with, listen, behind closed doors or during playing golf, Snyder talked with Zaslav. Snyder talked with Horn. Things are happening behind the scenes where we're not privy to. But, I think it's safe to assume.
That's right, Retro.
Zaslav is... I don't think Zaslav just came into WBD and stood, shut this down. No. He prepared at least a year before. He probably had his people in there telling him stuff. And then, he's like, all right, the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this right here. Then he slowly started implementing his 100-day plan, right? The guy's he's a successful businessman, and he knows how to run a company. Maybe not a movie studio. That's why you hire the right people to help you run a studio. But, I'm sure he consulted with Horn before he hired him, right? And he did a lot of trimming of the fat. And that's what happened. A lot of the fat is being trimmed, and a lot of the crap is being flushed. Correct. So that, Ben is back.
What?
Any doubters out there?
Remember those all those behind the scenes of when they were shooting Justice League and when Zack was directing it and all the fun they were having? That crew,
oh man,
that crew looked like they were bonding, just having a good time.
They were a family, man.
Yeah, and you could tell they want that back.
Of course,
right?
And
of course, why
that doesn't happen unless that whole crew is there, including Zack.
Yeah,
Ben don't come back if Zack's not involved. That's just,
exactly. Look at
man.
Was it a few weeks ago, a month ago, on Rebel Moon? They built him a giant banner and they hung it outside where they're shooting. Zacktivators. That's a different crew. And they love the guy.
So Ben's back. He's been back. Zach is back. Zach never leave. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
It's
Hey, right, we have a super special guest here from fucking outer space, the man himself, Mikey Sutton.
Oh my God, Mikey!
You guys aren't talking about Grace Randolph again, are you? I like Grace.
Meta Mikey.
back from the future.
Oh
man.
God, she has no sources left, Mikey. You and
No.
Sil are her only hope. She needs to get a job with Geekosity for real.
She has to ask the she has to ask the Magic 8 Ball.
Signing up for
Is
that
Superman
membership.
back?
I don't think there's room in our office for her elves, so
Yeah.
Do you need a secretary?
like I said, guys,
Janitor.
win with graciousness, lose with grace. I mean, I tell you, as time goes by, it's more and more relevant. What were they saying a few months ago? Ben Affleck was gone permanently,
Mr. J.
never coming back. Right?
Never coming back.
Oh, and
Henry
remember
Cavill
that Toby was staying. Remember
Toby
Toby
was staying.
staying.
Amada was gonna stay, right? You know,
Status quo.
status quo. The Flash was gonna kill the Snyderverse, right? Ben Affleck was gonna die, and Michael Keaton is a DCEU Batman.
Moving
Yeah.
forward. Yeah.
What the hell was going on? Jeez.
Listen, Grace Randolph, she started off the year trying to kill the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. It's done. Happy New Year. It's done. Like, what? A lot of pushback.
I mean,
A lot of pushback. I think she lost like 20, 30,000 followers on YouTube. That's a lot of subs to lose.
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah.
How many?
it was
She had
4,000
like-
yesterday. wasn't
She
it?
had
Wow.
9 when she started. It was 969K. Now it's
Yeah, it was you.
943.
It was you that told me, wasn't it? Yeah, in the chat.
Wow.
Now it's 943. She lost a lot of followers, subs.
Oh wow, that's quite a bit. I mean,
That's significant. Very significant.
That's a big chunk.
we have
But-
about 2
It's all the
million
bots.
readers a month, so you know, all good.
Yeah.
She lost all her bots.
She lost her
The bots
sources
quit.
and her source and the bots. Even the
But
bots.
no,
quit.
seriously.
Well, she's in denial right now. She's in denial. She's like saying,
Yeah.
"Well, this Dan Wynn guy, you know, will he get the job or not?" You know, like. But you want
Listen-
Toby back in there, don't you, Grace? That's exactly what it is.
Slowly, she's gonna come over. Slowly, like Alberto,
Cheers,
like
John.
begrudgingly, you know, give
That
a
was
little
one of the
smidgen
funniest things.
of a prop.
Oh my God! So that morning that Umberto put it on Heroic Hollywood, right? He put the article.
Same back there.
Yeah, and so I had an insider like message me in the morning. He goes, "Hell has frozen over," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You know? He goes, "Man, you're in another world now." And Barry Allen did something. I'm like, "Well," and I thought, you know, the Flash film changed again, right? And he goes, "No, man. Umberto Gonzalez like tweeted your article." I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, like, no, they're just on Heroic Hollywood right now. They're like sourcing you. And I'm like, what world am I in? You know,
I know.
I guess if you wait long enough, right? You know, they'll have no choice but to kneel before Zod, I guess, right?
They have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Like
They have to bend the knee. They have to.
That's right.
I mean, these people have been they're mortal enemies for about fucking 8 years. Like, what the hell?
I tell you, it's the weirdest thing, man.
It's just
True
bonkers.
story, guys. True story. So, before Spider-Gate and I got on Yahoo News and everything, before all of that, like years and years ago, I applied for a job at Heroic Hollywood. I kid you not.
Huh.
And I could have worked for the guy, right?
Thanks, Jared.
But maybe when he
Thanks,
saw
Mama
my
Bear.
resume, he may have
Thank
scared
you.
him off. Like, this guy's gonna ask for big money, right? So I never got a response. Like,
Wow. Whoops.
oh, it's all good.
Ain't that something?
And now here he is, like covering my article. So
How many
Full
was
circle.
Anna's asking? How many was it, Marcus?
I'm sorry.
40,000.
Oh, she had 969K followers. Now it's 943K.
Shit. So that's
She lost
pretty.
She lost a lot of subs
Yeah,
on
that is
YouTube.
pretty.
On YouTube.
Jesus.
969 to 943.
Yeah, well, that's what gets talking shit for all that time, and then
Maybe a little bit.
Well, no, I mean, I think what killed her is when she actually went as far as to call us cultists as fans.
yeah, it's not the first time she's been thrown digs, and
No,
Bat
when
Dan
she
said
actually
earlier.
used the word, cultist to describe people that are fans of Zack Snyder, I think that is what got these people. She has to realize, these are people who are fans of hers too. Like you're basically cutting off your nose to spite your face. I don't get it.
I'm curious
exactly.
when she'll flip a script, and try to push her way back
Once
into,
Zack is back
yeah.
in, because she did that interview with him when Zack Snyder's Justice League, and she was all googly eyed about Zack Snyder's stuff, saying, "Oh my God, you're amazing, you're perfect." Yet, months before that, she did a whole like Batman top 10 best live action suits, and she trashed the Affleck suit. She was like, "Oh, just everything Zack does was not great in there." It's like, but that was comic book accurate. That was Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
Frank
exactly.
Miller. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
But
Makes
Mikey,
sense.
congratulations to you and Seal. You've absolutely destroyed the internet. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, you guys did.
You completely. It's
Hey,
over.
Green Walker, pick it up.
Hey.
Issue 2 is actually one of the covers just sold out in the Philippines already. The sword cover sold out in one day.
Wow.
But,
One day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mikey, you got the whole Philippines behind you, man.
Oh,
Your
I know.
comics are
That's
just
the thing, right?
whoa.
Hey!
Green Walker,
You get the
and
Philippines
boom.
flag cover.
Boom! I've got
So
2 copies as well, signed by Noel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the issue 2 is on its way to the U.S. now. I'll be getting my copies pretty soon. So if you guys ordered from Second
I'm
Scan,
looking forward to it. I
you
actually
guys will
have
be getting
that second cover.
I can't wait.
That second cover of Volume 1 coming with issue 2.
Awesome.
I ordered them both
Perfect.
together.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
And the paper is different, as David Savage can tell you. We use a heavy stock paper for. From now on, it began with a flag cover. It's a
Nothing but
paper.
quality.
It's high quality. Man.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's what I like to hear.
It reminds you of the '90s Marvel covers, like they're really thick. That's weird. But you know what?
Yeah.
Perfect comparison is Before Watchmen. If you guys own Before Watchmen, the paper they use, it's the same paper
Dull. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You brightened up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, regards to this whole situation, first of all, I'm so proud of Sil. Like, I love being able to find new talent and harness it and help them achieve their goals, right? And so, when I first met him, he had a very small following, right? It grew and grew and grew for all the hard work that he was doing. And I love the fact that he's scooping now, It's like we are now a two-headed monster now, right?
This is what I was getting at. Double trouble.
Double trouble, seriously, And high tide raises all ships, right? And that's the biggest problem I have with all these betas. All they care about is themselves, man. They just want to circle jerk each other off in LA, man. It's all they care about,
true.
right?
The big scooper circle jerk.
There you go. There's a new song right there.
Beta jerk.
It's like a barrel of betas.
99 betas on the wall.
But it's such a beautiful thing to see unfold in front of your eyes, and
I love
big internet pages, and everyone's quoting your stuff.
Well, I like there's a giant freaking robot they called Sil Scooper.
Hey.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah,
you're right
it's a
on.
big deal.
you gotta prop each other up, man. I mean, because as a team, we're much stronger than we are as
Definitely.
individuals, right?
Yeah.
That's
And it's
right.
how it
Yeah.
is. And I
United.
can't remember who coined the Mikey verse thing, but the Mikey verse is real now. There's no unringing that bell. It's weird, but it became real. And I think it was Socks. It was Socks who coined
It was
it.
Sox, I believe.
It was
Yeah.
Socks.
Yeah, it was socks.
He coined it years ago because what I was doing after the whole Spidergate thing, I was linking all these YouTube channels and doing scoop jams. And I'm like, okay, if you want the next part of this, you have to watch this channel, right? And some of these channels hate each other too, by the way. So it was really
Yeah.
hilarious. Like, do I really have to promote that guy? Like, can I promote the other person? Like, on the line, it's just okay. But talk like, hey, it's like a Mikey verse, and now Dreamwalker's involved, and now to get even more meta, YouTubers are in the comic book. You know what I mean?
Super
Yeah.
meta.
Yeah,
Seriously, being a
It's-
part
yeah.
of Dreamwalkers been one of the most important and greatest things that's ever happened in my life,
Well, thank
Mikey.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
You know,
for giving
to
me
actually
the inspiration.
be a character in a comic book, I could have never have dreamed
Yeah.
that could ever happen.
I'm
And let's be
outlining
clear.
the Silver solo story, and I'm having fun, like outlining your plots. And it's just hilarious.
Ooh.
Especially some of the crazy shit that
Dreamwalker's a
Necron
masterpiece.
Necron gives you some
Dreamwalker's a
crazy shit. Like he is a
Oh,
darkly funny character, and the Savage Bat had a certain kind of melancholy to your character. Out of all the characters in Silver's entourage, you're the most Zack Snyder-ish of all of them. Savage Bat, you're this melancholy.
All right.
existential
Wow.
Whereas Zod Rider is more of a Quentin Tarantino thing.
Yeah.
I really modeled you after that kind of hardcore private detective type of guy, that has like a lot of deep secrets, right? And
Like a
and
noir
people are gonna
detective. or
have
something.
rumors about what is this guy all about, But I'm having a ball writing this. I'm like it's just cool. It's based on real people. I think be able to put that together and seeing Silver with those glasses on. I'm like, dude, you're Silver now. You literally are your character now.
So badass.
And Mikey,
Yeah.
you've been doing some big stuff too. I heard Geekosity has its own, reignited its YouTube channel
Yeah.
again. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Congrats.
It's
Congratulations.
we're
Yeah.
trying to get to 1,000 subs. Should get there soon.
Yeah.
We've kind of sat on it for a while because we just really wanted to boost the channel, the website, I mean, as much as possible. And it's like James Simon, who's a web designer, he's like, "Hey, let's go back to the Geekosity YouTube channel and start building it up again." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all for it, Might as well just dominate the world, right?" I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
Everyone
we're-
sub. Everyone go and sub to
Thank
the Geekosity YouTube channel. Seriously.
I tell you,
Um,
it's like I'm in the middle of Snyder Nation now.
Corey's on it as we speak.
I'm on it.
He's going to drop the link in the chat.
Ray's checking his watch again, guys.
Have you guys noticed the amount of anti-Zaslav material out there right now? Like every site. is
Oh
bashing it.
yeah.
Oh my
The link
God.
is in the chat to Geekosity Mag's YouTube
Thank you,
channel,
thank you.
people. So if you're watching
You
on the
got you,
replay, I'll add that into the description as well. So yeah, please all go get that 1,000 subs for an amazing thing, and there's going to be great stuff on there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey, Batman, great question that I can't answer right now, but it's a great question though. Anyway,
Oh, that's
Right.
man.
Mikey, I think you already
Mikey's
answered it.
anyone, thank you for all the support on the YouTube channel.
I know who could direct it. I know who could direct this. I know who could direct this film. David Cronenberg.
Oh my God, dude!
Wow.
That would, I love David Cronenberg.
That would be
I love
cool.
him. love him to death, man.
I mean, could you imagine the type of? I'm just saying because of the type of horror that he does and the way
Oh,
that he. I mean,
horror.
that would be totally Dreamwalker.
Yes,
And
Bat
that
of
would be a
Gotham.
dream come true.
Let's just have a little. The Bat of Gotham's got a good point. The Zaslav slander is unreal. I've been reading it today. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's been going on for about three weeks now.
And all the trades are
the
doing
things
it too.
the things I've heard is just disgusting. The
The
guys,
trades are horrible.
yeah. And do you know what the most amusing thing about it is? The same people that are saying save cinema, right, are having a go at Zaslav, right? Yeah. Zaslav's main intention is to put big movies in the cinema. So you are fighting against your own cause, people. You know, wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just forgot Top Gun Maverick. Tom Cruise is right.
Yeah.
Why did you have to say that, Marcus?
He put
Super Bro Corey's going to go on it for 20 minutes now.
He put cinema on his back and he carried it through the summer.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to give him credit for having, like, we now have someone at Warner who has real quality control, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to allow another atrocity like Wonder Woman 84.
Love you.
I mean,
No, that would be good under him.
or Birds of Prey. Oh, God, that was awful.
Yeah.
You're Birds of Prey, do you know what I mean? And it's such a shame as well because I'm a huge fan of Ewan McGregor's as well. And
I'm a huge.
Yeah, I like him too.
It's gonna shock people like when people ask me, "Hey, what's your all-time favorite comic book?" It's Birds of Prey, but the movie just absolutely atrocious, right?
Yeah.
But I love the comic book. I love Gail Simone's work on there. I'm a friend of hers. Chuck Dixon had a great run, but that movie just flat out sucked. But that movie is still good compared to Wonder Woman 84.
That's right, Snyder.
I have to agree with you there.
God.
Yeah.
Man, that movie was so bad. How can you have an 80s movie with no 80s music in it? Okay.
Yeah, terrible. It should have been Wonder Woman 86.
Well, you might as well do a porno film with no nudity, right? I mean, seriously.
It's terrible.
I just don't get it. You know, it kind of reminds me of, in an odd way, the Brandon Routh Superman film, which had no fist fight in it. How can you have a Superman film with no fist fight?
Right.
Yeah. The only punch he threw was to punch the Kryptonite Island, and that's it. That was it. Almost as disappointing as the Hulk.
That
was
the Ang Lee one. Oh god,
no, not the Ang Lee one. I'm talking about Endgame. He threw only like one punch. That's it.
Oh shit! Hold on.
He fake punched the car, trying to act like the old Hulk.
But at least he had other characters punching. This had no punching whatsoever. Like he could have had Lois punch something in there at least, you know.
Hold on a minute. We've got some more guests here. Right. I'm going to have to move people around now.
Okay.
Nightmare Robin or Marcus, you said you may have to leave early. I don't know. Who wants to go first?
I'll peace out.
Yeah? All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Happy birthday to you, buddy.
Yeah.
See you later, buddy.
All right. See you later, guys.
See you in a bit.
All right, see ya.
Happy birthday.
Right. Cheers, mate.
Wait, is David's birthday today?
No, it's welcome, Jeremy Piner, DC comedian.
Nice.
You're
what's up, guys?
You need
How's
to.
it going?
That's it.
What's up?
Yeah, good. And who else just went there? Was that Trey?
No, that was
No, he's right here. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah. Well, anyway, everyone here, this is DC comedian, my right hand man in the Snyder Knights. He's he makes Zack Snyder memes, and you know he's the man, Snyder man. And
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Doing good, man. How
you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Doing great. The Snyderverse seems to be restoring, and hey, I'm living.
Yeah,
you know, like just
happened.
living on a cloud.
Right, 1 second, and I've got to add my man, the Sith Lord himself, Skywalker the Jedi.
All right.
We do it.
Wow, yes.
Speaking of characters from my comic book, there he is.
What's going on, peeps? How y'all feeling today on this wonderful Savage Bad birthday stream?
Oh,
Yeah, wonderful.
Savage
Yeah,
Bad's your
great
birthday
birthday.
today. I had no
meant to
idea.
say happy birthday.
No,
to you,
it's
Zach.
actually Monday, Mikey, but I'm having
Okay.
I have the
But
streams.
you know what? You
Yeah.
know what, David? In the Philippines, it's Monday right now. So actually, no, it's not yet Monday yet. Sorry, it's Sunday over there. Anyway, happy birthday in advance. So
Yeah, thanks, man. Cheers.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. Happy birthday.
Birthday Savage.
well, I'm
Yeah.
from the future anyway. So to me, it's Monday next year already. So.
Ow!
I hear you.
I told you,
That's right.
Mikey's a time traveler. I told you.
Exactly. There you go. Now you know. Now you know.
Meta Mikey.
Talk your shit, Mikey. There you go, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you, man, it's just funny. The betas are screaming right now, Skywalker. They're moving the goalpost back and forth. They know what the fuck to do right now. Like, wait, it's
Yeah,
moving
man.
around, you know, like they even forget that Scylla Knight scooped Henry Cavill, right?
Right.
They're trying to take credit for it now. And I'm like, no, it's bullshit.
Hey, first they mock you, you know what I'm saying? Then later they try to act like they said it first, you know.
Right.
That's standard.
Beta
That's
behavior.
Yeah,
It's like
and
I-
I oh, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say it was like I posted today on Twitter that they're going to downplay anything, Mikey, that you and Sil post, regardless of validity, because
I saw it. I like
they,
to
they,
share
don't
the
li- they
truth.
don't like you. So there's
Yeah.
so anybody that they
Yep.
so it's all about who they
What's
like
the-
and
what's the point?
who they rock with, and so they're gonna prop up those people or try to take credit for something that isn't theirs, and they're not going to give you guys credit at all. And it's
That's right.
it's total beta behavior.
Yeah,
There's
it
like there's no honor in any of it at all. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's just one giant circle of jerkins, and they're all masturbating. You know what I mean?
Those master betas.
That's a new term.
They'll
They're
go
no longer
blind.
betas. Now they're master betas. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a new term.
Give me 2 seconds. You guys carry on, man. I'll just be 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's gonna stick around, masturbators.
Okay, there you go. There you go. The new terminology now. Hashtag masturbatas.
I'm gonna have to cook up a meme or something for that one.
Yeah,
No.
they,
One of the
These
things I find
betas-
amusing, right, is when one of them scoops something, right, and one of their friends scoops something, right. Noah said, "Well, yeah, I heard that too." Okay, if you heard that too, why didn't you scoop it before your friend did? Right?
Mhm.
Come on, any scooper's gonna want to scoop. Whoever else, even if you're a friend or not, you always want to be first, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, I've been
You're a
hearing that
scooper.
too,
but Mikey, they're too busy moving the goalposts to scoop anything.
Exactly.
That takes a lot of time, Marcus.
Goalposts, you know.
Moving the goalpost takes a whole lot of time, a whole lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? So,
Whole
I'm
lot
not-
of beta
I'm not-
energy.
I'm not really surprised.
I can tell you right now, the day that Zack Snyder is announced being back, all hell's gonna break loose.
Oh yeah.
That's the big
Internet,
one.
internet broken. Like internet's gonna be broke.
And
Yeah,
Lynn knows this. All the
Hey,
Asif knows this. They all know it.
Mikey, I thought it was going to, go down and break the internet and be a positive thing when Walter Hamada got fired. You know what I'm saying? But somehow that turned into a bad thing. I was
I
like,
know,
what's
I know.
going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping that when Zach comes back, we all are happy, right? I hope, I mean, one would think that would be the case.
Yo, back.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
the
it seems
thing
like
with-
everybody else.
Yeah, the thing with Hamada being gone is that the betas don't want that. Right? 'Cause,
No, they don't.
Again, I'm proving. Mikey's right again because I've been saying it for a year now. Like the 3 people, the clown table is gone. Okay, I said this a year ago. That Sarnoff, Emmerich, I just call me Emmerich bitch, and Hamada are gone. And yeah, people like no, it's status quo. The Batman's gonna save Emmerich bitch's job, or
Right.
or
Nope,
Hamada.
now it's Black Adam. Black Adam's going to save Walter's job.
There
Right?
you go. There's another one. Yeah. Black Adam with Henry Cavill, okay.
Which is
WBD
ironically
must have a
his
lot of
last
poltergeist.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. No, now the focus is on Dan Lin, right? They want to attack him now, to
That's
rage
so
bait.
It's terrible, this shit.
Yeah.
I got a question for Mikey. Where do you think that bot video came from? That dropped pretty fast. I mean, don't you think that was like pretty quick, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I want to get this. I said this on Soul Show the other day. The interviewee does not pick the interviewer, okay? Because there's this horrible rumor going around that Lynn chose her to interview him because he hates the Snyderverse. So no, that doesn't work. The outlet will choose the interviewer always, unless you're Lady Gaga. I want that writer to deal with my article, okay? If you're on that level, who is this Dan Lin guy? Come on, he doesn't have that kind of power.
I had never even heard of Dan Lin.
I know her, right? So she's the DC guy, DC person at that outlet. And okay, I gotta tell you guys this. It's something I noticed. Okay, if Dan Lin anti Snyderverse, don't you think she would have poked it there and gotten some anti Snyderverse quotes from him? Because boss says he's joking around.
Yeah.
But don't you think she would have said, "So tell me, what do you think of the Snyderverse?" Seriously. If she knew, if Dan Lin really did not like a Snyderverse, she would have asked that question. But she didn't. Okay? Yeah. That was like low-hanging fruit right there. Because obviously he doesn't. Okay? Because otherwise she would have probed. Yeah. She would have probed to get that kind of reaction from him to piss you guys off. But she didn't. So,
absolutely, yeah. I just thought it was a little weird how quickly that dropped, and I had never even heard of Dan Lin, and never heard of him.
Yeah, Siegel probably leaked it herself.
Yeah, it just seemed like within a few minutes it was this quote out where he's calling us bots, and everybody's all up in arms, and everybody's yelling and screaming and running around like chickens with their heads cut off. I'm like, bruh. This isn't even that big of a deal.
That perpetual, never-ending fight, Skywalker. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We're in strange times,
Shout out to Aunt Kit.
Well, you know what's going to happen next, Skywalker, is that once Snyder signs, and he will sign next year, once he signs, you're going to get all this rage bait now, but it won't be the same Snyder. It'll be a watered-down Snyder.
Oh. I saw that.
We're already seeing it. We're already seeing it, Mike.
I've already seen it. I've already seen, hey, it doesn't matter if Zack comes back because it's compromised now, right? Like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, I mean, these is from leaders in the fandom, and I'm like, really? This seems like a little odd thing to say. Right, we're all should be happy and celebrating. Zack's coming back. Isn't that what we wanted?
Got speed dial, Skywalker.
Isn't that what we wanted?
People backstage, I'll get to you soon, man. Don't worry.
I feel like just because it changes a little bit, like we could have a bigger, like Dark Side of War now added more characters to it than ever we thought planned before.
Fans want.
We got
bigger and better.
We got
Black Adam in it.
We got the original storyboards and stuff, and we know what was going to happen in the original. And to me personally, that's really not a good thing. I mean, I want something new and unexpected to come and happen. And when he comes back, it's going to be new and we've never even seen before. And I'm just ready for it. I'm all down for new characters.
It's gonna blow our minds.
Jeremy.
They can even bring Peacemaker into. I don't care. Like just bring Zack and everything, and make it as big as they can.
Yeah.
Jeremy, like, wouldn't it kind of suck to get the same story that we already know is there, right? I mean, I would think that this could be an opportunity for Zack to really do whatever he wanted to do, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I would say,
So I was just about to see. Sorry to interrupt you. Just made me think. What if when James Gunn's going to obviously be involved, but what if they got David Ayer back to do Suicide Squad 3, And David Ayer killed off all James Gunn's
Or
characters.
There you go. There you go.
or just do David Ayer Suicide Squad too. You know?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
like that.
An
Yeah, let's
alternative
not
is
forget
this.
But
Yeah.
but kill all James Gunn's characters at the beginning.
Man, bruh.
I'm good if they just wipe that
You
one
know-
as if it never happened.
You know that's
I like
actually a
that
good
trick.
question. Is it going to be
Revenge.
David Ayer's Suicide Squad, or is this going to be this Ayer cut? Is it David Ayer? I mean, you know how
Suicide
But let's
Squad.
fight over that, Marcus.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, it separates from the Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Let's
David
go
Ayer,
David
Suicide.
Ayers.
It'll
David
probably
Ayers.
be the Ayer cut only because it's been branded now. Because everybody, knows there's the Ayer cut.
Okay.
But I can see your point, though. I mean, from a general public point of view, calling it David Ayer Suicide Squad does sound better because
It
people
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
say, what the hell is the Ayer cut? You know
It's
what I mean?
clear. It's clear.
It's
from
clear.
the name,
It's
yeah.
clear, exactly.
Yeah.
Then you have the Suicide Squad name in the branding, as well. Regarding James Gunn,
Oh, snap. Leon
he's
back
going to get a big contract, guys,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not. But
Yeah, I know. I've accepted that.
yeah, he has his own sandbox. He's gonna have these low budget TV shows that are kind of weird and goofy. And let him do his thing. They'll make money.
Yeah.
Are they gonna let him do an Amanda Waller TV show?
Yeah, they will.
He has a big future on HBO Max.
He does. He does.
just like Matt Reeves, big future on HBO Max.
Hey, just
No,
like
well-
they thought that Zach's future was on HBO Max.
The way
At one
way-
point, that was the only way. At one point, yeah.
the way
How
he
the
treated
table
Amanda
goes.
Waller.
Yeah.
The way he treated Amanda Waller was really done my head in because Amanda Waller in the original Suicide Squad. Do you know what I mean? She even gives Batman
Yeah,
shit.
she's
Do you know what I mean?
savage.
She ain't scared of no
savage.
one. And then they nerfed her. That was just fucking
Yeah, listen,
stupid.
even
back in the head with a baseball bat or something, right?
Even the compromise Suicide Squad, Amanda Waller killed everybody in the room.
Yeah, shot them in the back of the head
Killed
like a
everybody in
fucking
the room.
savage.
And then in James Gunn's world, she gets knocked in the head with a golf club.
Oh yeah, it was a golf.
And she's
Oh,
still
yeah, that's what it was.
they're still alive after
Yeah,
she
they're
wakes
still
up.
alive. That made no sense.
That made zero
Just let
sense.
him go.
No sense.
Like, I understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She'll just take that hit like ain't nothing, Oh, it's cool.
She must have
Yeah.
knocked some compassion into Waller's
Yeah,
head or
not
something.
some compassion
So,
into
Mikey,
her,
can I
yeah.
ask you a quick question
Yeah.
about this future of the Flash? What is this? Is just so intriguing for me because I've been a huge supporter of Ezra Miller's and what's been going on. So what is happening, man? I mean, there's some things going on.
There's a lot going on. First of all, they're kind of fluctuating back and forth here. Whenever Ezra did something wrong, the executives would freak out, right? But here's the deal with Ezra Miller and the Flash. That film, I'm hearing from just about everybody now. All the sources I have at WBD are telling me that movie is fucking amazing. Okay.
I was gonna say, Mikey, don't say it.
You know,
The best film since The Dark Knight.
oh my god! I nearly fell for that when they were saying James Gunn was the best. Like, come on! Like, I couldn't even assume it. Okay, anyway, that's another matter entirely. But no, it's apparently it's an amazing film. Like, it's very innovative, and Ezra just kills it, right? And so now people ask me, why are they still sticking with Ezra? My insiders tell me go see the fucking movie. You'll know why they want to stick with Ezra, because they are so great in this film, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to let Ezra go. Like, you can recast him, but after you see this movie, apparently he'll just blow you away with the different type of performances he gives in this film and the kind of emotional pull that he has. That they are predicting this film will be huge, right? Which is why they're doing everything they can to make sure Ezra's cleaned up. Okay, and so he had this meeting with DeLuca and Abby, which the chairpersons of Warner Brothers Pictures, and they said, look, we want this film to come out. We're gonna release the film. You're gonna have to promote it. Okay, you're gonna have to. So Ezra has committed to therapy, and they don't want to recast the film. So if Ezra just goes through this program, right, and he's fine, doesn't do anything bad, they're gonna send him to a big contract. Okay, like a multi-picture deal with a Flash trilogy. Beyond that, what Alan Horn has been whispering in Zaza's ear, because you gotta have these characters appear in each other's movies, right?
Well,
You
this
gotta
is
have
it.
Makes sense.
team ups. Yeah, there you
Justice League 2 and 3.
go. Yeah, exactly. Well, here's what they're gonna do, David. They're gonna build up to JL2. They're gonna build up, and now, when I was on Phil's show, I said,
Right.
what if Batman's recruiting people back into the league, right? Why he's showing up in the Flash, he's showing up in Aquaman, he's gonna show up in Wonder Woman 3. What the hell's going on,
Yeah.
So he's uniting the Seven, or reuniting the Seven, I should say. Just in time for Zack to take over and direct the sequel. But they have so many grand plans. Now, what I like about Zaslav is that he's gonna put a lot of money into DC films, a lot. People call him a cheapskate. He's not a cheapskate in theatrical productions. Okay, he's gonna go all out.
Integrity. Shout out to you, man.
So if you're a DC fan, this is about as exciting as it gets, right? Because MCU fans are spoiled, man.
Shout out to Leon, Cool Table.
Totally spoiled.
It's, I'll be with you soon, mate.
You guys have suffered enough. I mean, seriously. It's funny because MCU fans have been asking for Charlie Cox Daredevil this whole time, right? So when I saw San Diego Comic Con, it's like, 18 episodes of Daredevil. I'm like, oh my god, seriously? Like we can't even get a fucking Man of Steel 2, right?
Yeah, almost a decade.
So,
But Zazub is hearing from Alan Horn and says, you know what? You gotta give the fans what they want. If they want Peacemaker, okay, give them Peacemaker HBO Max,
Yeah.
But if they want Man of Steel 2, we'll give Cavill the money he wants.
That's
But
right.
I wanna debunk something, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
This rumor is still running around like wildfire. Okay. We've never covered it. I'm thinking about writing an article just debunking it flat out. I don't normally do, but it should become a virus. Okay. I'll call it the Hyperion virus. Okay. There's a rumor that Henry Cavill has been cast as Hyperion in Loki. Like, what?
I've heard about this.
So I talked to multiple sources about this because, dude, we only heard about it through the internet, right?
We got this covered.
Yeah, we got this covered. Well, even David, they don't cover it. I don't think they covered it at all. So I said no, that we haven't heard anything about it. But look, does the scoop make any sense? Okay, first of all, you're gonna pay Henry Cavill's salary for Loki.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number one.
If he
Henry
ever
Cavill
did. Yes, mate.
is another matter entirely. Okay, but
I like that.
Henry Cavill played a supporting role. He's a supporting role. That's what it would be, because Tom Hiddleston is your star. So none of it makes any sense. So I think, my opinion, this rumor was created by an anti-Snyder fan just to piss you guys off. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you know what? Even more suspicious, David, was that this rumor came out after his no-show at San Diego Comic Con. Like the timing of it. Well, no, he's not gonna show up because he's busy with Kevin Feige. Like, what?
Oh God.
It's not true. It's not true.
I'm not going to play Superman to play a clown version of Superman. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm gonna take a supporting role in Loki instead of a starring role for DC film. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
He's the main character on the Netflix show. Like, you think he about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, on one of the biggest shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
Go be a backup character in one episode while you're Superman at the same time. Come on,
make it make sense,
people.
For Marvel.
like whenever I get a scoop, right? I one thing is that it's like no matter who gives me the scoop, like does it make sense? Like I have to like logically break it down. Does this make any sense? If a source had told me that Henry Cavill's gonna play Hyperion in Loki, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. I mean, like why would they fork over that kind of money for
integrity? This is the truth. It's a start.
Yeah. So
Great values to
logic wins.
Yeah, live long and prosper.
All right, I'm going to jump out of the chat, give someone else a chance.
Oh,
everybody
cheers, Marcus.
Thank
you so much.
Shout out to
Marcus.
man. Bro,
You're the man. Thank you so much, man.
That's my dog right there.
Always welcome.
Have a great
day.
Remember, the flamethrower's in the closet.
That's the comedian right there.
The masochist.
All right. I'm going to jump in the chat. All right, take care, guys.
Take care, man.
All right.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
Don't be suspicious.
And we're straight in there with Leon from the New Geeks. Cool table in the house. So we got we got some cool table going on here.
What's going on, Leon?
Man, it's a beautiful night. Happy birthday, bro.
Cheers, man. It's actually Monday, but I'm having it tonight, so
it's okay. We're all in the future anyway, so
yeah,
that's right. Take a root in the present.
The future is now.
It is now.
Hey, make your own future, right? Make your own.
Right.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'm seeing all these headlines I envisioned a year ago. So there you go.
Mike, how does that feel, man? Like to really like be able to speak where like everything that you've been calling for like the past few years is like really just coming into fruition right now. Like, how's that actually feel, sir?
You know, Skywalker, the weirdest feeling was when I saw Spider-Man No Way Home, and I saw my scoops on the screen like 2 years later, like exactly as I said they were going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is weird. This is weird.
This is weird.
Wow.
But it's just a real feeling. It takes some getting used to, but you know, my scoops come from discussions of brainstorming and things like that, which is why they're so far ahead. When projects are in development, that's the best time to get a scoop. That's like salmon swimming upstream, right? And sometimes they don't stick. They change, they evolve, whatever. But you get an idea of where they're going, right? Like, when I initially scooped Spider-Man No Way Home, it had no title, right? Just Spider-Man 3. And then, at the time, Craven was supposed to be in Spider-Man 3. And we found out later that, that was the original plan. But then I said, you know, it looks like they changed it now. That Andrew Maguire and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield
Shout out to
are in the film. And that's when I scooped the whole Spider-Verse thing. And this was like a month after Spider-Gate. So after all that controversy, man, I got a lot of shit for this. Like you mean to tell me after Sony went through hell with Marvel Studios, you're going to allow Maguire and Garfield in there? Yeah. I'm saying it. You know?
That's probably what it was all about, right? You know.
Yeah. And then, like, Sil, I discussed this with Sil. There was that 3-month campaign I did with. It began with Spider-Gate when I debunked that, and then I said Maguire and Garfield were in Spider-Man 3. Then I said Charlie Cox was coming back as Daredevil with Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin. Now, look at the context of the time, because back then certain scoopers who are, I'm not going to mention their names, they were saying that Feige was going to recast all of the Defenders, all of them. Charlie Cox wasn't coming back. Kingpin wasn't coming. You know who tried to throw shade at me? Vincent D'Onofrio threw shade at me on
Yeah,
Twitter.
I remember that. Yeah, that was
I remember
funny.
that too.
I wouldn't trust it, I don't scoop the man himself, And I thought I was amusing because I heard what he said in his Kingpin voice, right? But my rival scoopers, retweeted it, against me, like to show that I was fake or something. I guess that was hilarious. And then November of 2019, the Snyder Cut. This was when everybody's saying it was fake. The Snyder Cut doesn't exist. It'll never happen. I went out there and just casually dropped it on my Facebook. Oh yeah, Snyder Cut's coming out. And
Damn.
but all this came from like just discussions, and and that's what I've learned is that the best scoops come from people who are in talks with other people and like, hey, I heard this, I heard that. That's the best kind. I don't look at production grids and this. Some project is filming on this date, and whatever. That's not a scoop. Just all you have to do is subscribe to Production Weekly and get that information. Seriously, you want to be a scooper? Get Production Weekly, subscribe to you, and you will see what's on the production grid. Like Marvel Project will be filming here. And you kind of speculate what it is, right? So there's also a casting call subscription where you can find out like oh, we're looking for a like a 21-year-old black man in this Marvel project, and you're like, oh, which Marvel character is that, right? So you can speculate on that. It's been a wild ride, David.
Yeah, it's amazing. And to all end up here, when the Snyderverse is on the horizon, it's just amazing.
I mean, that's what gets to me.
How excited are you guys right now, knowing that the Snyderverse is about to happen again? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, it's great. Dawn of Justice.
Everything's just chilled. It's all good.
I mean, that's what messes with me is that there's these people that are just like bashing like what Seslav's been trying to do, bring back the Snyderverse and everything, and these kids are like supporting the Batman, and it's like this thing's going to be over in just a few years, and we got a whole 10-year plan set out for Ben Affleck and Justice League. I mean, why are you going to bash something, that's going to end up being DC's endgame in the long run, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the Batman, not Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, nobody cares. Like, it's not as big as the Dark Side War, like.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Street level versus intergalactic.
Yeah, and by the way, for the record, I still haven't finished the Batman yet.
I can't believe that. No, do you know what? When I'll be brutally honest. When I went to the cinema with my brother to watch it. He's a bit of a Kurt Cobain fan, and he was interested because of the Kurt Cobain thing.
As you are, yeah.
And I actually kind of thought, oh, this is all right, And then I went and I got the pirate of it the next day, obviously, in HD, and I watched it again, and I realised that like it is just a one-off, just silly detective story. There's no rewatch value to it.
It wasn't even really a detective story. He for like the
Once
first 5 minutes.
It's
and we don't know Rata Alata.
Is it just me? Is there no urge to put that bloody, watch it again? Like,
it's the story of a pedestrian who just wants to dress up as a bat. He just wants to walk around. He just wants to get in the club, man.
Lots of walking.
That's the legit guy in a bat suit in the club. He's constantly going up, knocking on doors. People answer, hey, you know who I am? Like,
just like Halloween.
That's where the bouncer should have been like a wannabe Batfleck, but it ain't happening, bro.
No. Jeremy, did you see when he asked it, do you know who I am? And the reaction was like, man, Like he wasn't shit. I'm like, hold on, bro. Y'all ain't got no fear of this man.
Goddamn Batman.
I know they're still looking at him like,
Damn.
man.
But he even went back to him. He went back to him as Bruce Wayne and asked him the same thing. And it was like, these dudes don't know who he is yet. Like, for real.
Right. Bruce Wayne, Batman, he got zero pull in that
Yeah,
town.
I mean, especially when you
Costume,
set
in the
this whole
costume.
thing up, in the beginning, because I thought the intro to the Batman where he's like kind of narrating, he's like, I am the shadows. I was like, this is cool. I'm kind of digging this. And you see people are like afraid of him, and then he's knocking on a door, and it's like, dude, you're walking everywhere. How do people like just not know you're there? You know,
When they
makes no
see the
sense.
signal, they're afraid.
Batman will.
When I knock on the door,
It's a warning.
right.
It's
That's
just
what
like,
it
it's
was.
just like,
Batman will.
it's just like,
Doors
it's
gonna
just
be
like
on.
Halloween. It's just like Halloween. He's knocking on doors like
Cosplay, man.
bad trick or treater. Yeah, trick
They
or
were like,
treater.
oh, this is the myth we've been hearing about.
Slowest pedestrian ever.
I would love it. If I would
even
love
got
it if
that
somebody
far.
would have given him. I would love it if somebody would have given him a Snickers bar when he's knocking on so many doors. Be like, dude, here you go.
Yeah, it's like Batman when you're hungry.
all of a sudden he eats a Snickers party.
Somebody
get that back
He's like,
Snickers,
oh, thanks,
yeah.
man. That's what I needed.
You also look a little hungry with those scrawny ass.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Not you when you're hungry.
Yeah, he don't want to bulk up. He definitely needs to eat something.
Look,
For real.
let me answer Mikey's question because
How sad is it that I
because of Batman shit.
Wonder Woman 84, but I couldn't sit through the Batman? That's just pretty sad.
Oh, you sat through 84, but
Wow.
not the Batman.
And I really hate 84. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, I can't
Hate it
stand
enough.
84.
84 doesn't drag as much as the Batman does.
Still
That movie
pretty bad.
drags, man.
Well, we can look
Yeah.
at Dallas the whole time, right?
Yeah,
84 is it's just like stupid stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Why Love and Thunder?
Yeah, even my wife, who's a huge Wonder Woman fan, like looked at me in the middle of the Wonder Woman 1984 film. She's like, "This is hard to watch. This is bad." I was like,
It's
"Shit."
pretty bad.
Well, I keep saying this. My lady, she was the one who wanted to watch the Batman, and she fell asleep on it. she's a tryhard.
Insomnia.
Yeah, mine did
Zaslav
too.
wants to make a third one. Yeah, so Zaslav wants to make a third one, a Trinity film, but apparently Patty doesn't like that idea. So there's gonna be some.
hey, Patty can get on. Patty can get on.
Patty needs to stay in her lane and know her damn role.
Well, we know that Patty has rollerblades, so she can just rollerblade herself off the WB lot.
Keep right on going.
Savvy.
Roll her ass right on over to Disney and go do that damn Rogue Squadron movie that she was trying to do. Real talk, bro.
That's been cancelled. That's
Go
been
back to the
cancelled.
mouse.
I know,
Bitch.
but like, hey, dude, Patty, man, she did it to herself. Like,
Wait.
she really
This is my
shouldn't
first
have.
time hearing about this.
Yo, she really doubled, tripled down on 84. Was like, yo, this is my movie. They
not my
handcuffed
movie.
me the first time. I got
Congratulations.
my handcuffs off, right? I didn't have to listen to
She shred
nobody.
as far as she
Wonder
could.
Woman doesn't need a
My
sword. She can be
freedom.
peaceful.
And that shit was garbage.
Well, else want to take credit for it. Yeah, sure, Patty, take it, it's yours.
Right? Like, yo, so, hey, you took all the, you wanted all that credit, you got to take all this.
Got it. You got it.
Real talk.
Truly.
But look, to answer Mikey's question about how excited are we about the Snyderverse, man, because you know all this Batman and Wonder Woman 84 talk is getting me down in my spirits. Mikey, I'm so excited, right? That you know I don't want to be talking about whether or not Dan Lin called us bots no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we just should all be celebrating and all be happy and looking forward to possibly seeing Henry Cavill in Black Adam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody acting like
party, man.
They're acting like they're gonna Justice League his face again. Like, what's going on? Everybody's like,
Or they gonna have cameo his ass like this.
Henry Cavill wasn't directed by Zack. I'm like, bro, like, dude, he was in fucking Mission Impossible Fallout. He did a great job. I've seen him in other movies. Like, he's an okay actor.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm not.
I honestly think that Henry Cavill's villain role in Mission Impossible was his audition for James Bond.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
fantastic.
And he's like the size of Sean Connery, the sort of suaveness of Roger Moore. It's written in the stars. That is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think it would be an awesome James Bond.
I heard like one article. They're like, they're looking. Tom Holland's name goes to the top of the list. And I was like, what? Like,
Tom Holland?
No, I love Tom Holland, but
for James Bond, like, not
James Bond Jr.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I don't want them to do Idris Elba. I'd rather them just create another character, man. Everybody trying to race swap these characters. Like, yo, just create another character, man. Like, I'd rather just see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to make it into something else.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like the whole whitewashing and everything with trying to like the Valzai, like when they were bringing up the changing Kal-El, turning him black and stuff, and it was just like, why don't they just promote
for the
already
JJ
black
Abrams
characters?
movie, right?
Or like, why if they're going to do that, then why are they erasing Cyborg or John Stewart?
We talked about this earlier on Seal Stream. Exactly the same thing.
It just didn't make no sense to me. Like, these are already characters I love. Why don't you just promote these?
How about a fucking Jon Stewart movie? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
John Stewart, Cyborg, hell, even the Martian Manhunter, Henry Lennox.
Or hey, here's a bright idea. How about you use the Jon Stewart scene that's already been shot?
Put that out the IMAX. I'll go, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna end up bloody working at Warner Bros. All of us, eventually. They're getting all their ideas.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah. They're watching.
They're watching.
Actually, dude, I used to work for Warner. I used to work for an imprint of Warner Music about 20 years ago. So I actually have experience.
Mikey's a shill. He's a Hamada shill.
Shill, man. I actually got a check from Warner.
Mikey, can I ask you something, sir? How does it feel being an Hamada shill, like in real time, right?
Oh my god, this was funny.
The guy that actually created the term Hamada burger, right? Like,
I mean, did you make royalties off that when the Batman burger came out? I just gotta know.
What the fucking hell was that shit about?
Stronger term,
when I saw the Batman burger, I could not stop laughing for hours, man. Like, oh my god, the Hamada burger exists. It actually happened.
I posted the picture, on Facebook when you guys posted it.
I had no access to Warner, like a DC shows. Like I didn't get any streamer copies. Nothing. I didn't get any copies because I was the notorious, anti-Emmerich bitch, anti-Hamada guy. Disney Plus, man. I had advanced copies of What If. I saw What If in advance. I mean, Moon Knight in advance. I got the red carpet treatment. But Warner, hell no. That wasn't gonna happen. They know my reputation.
Yeah, it was Mikey Sutton and some black guy. That's all it was.
Some black guy, exactly.
That's the word on the streets, Mikey, is that you a Hamada stan.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was like, whoa.
Of all the most hysterical rewriting of my own history, like how many anti-Hamada articles on Geekosity right now?
I don't know. All of them.
It's okay, Mikey. Your secret's safe with us.
Yeah, that's funny coming from you, Trey, since you checked your watch and lied about it.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Yo, y'all like how he was just in here slandering the Batman, right? But when I was on stream with him, he was like, "Oh no, man, this movie's great, man. I loved it. Thought it was fantastic. It was engaging." I was right there the whole time. He checked his watch.
I never said I loved it. I said it was okay. It was like it was good, not great.
You run a channel called the Bad Channel, and if you take a Batman movie and you rate it so low, you're gonna lose your.
I still got trashed on that. People are like, "Here's the Bat Channel. Like you should just say the Batman is a masterpiece." And I was like, "Bro, did you say the 1997 Batman and Robin film was a masterpiece?"
Yes, Batman and Robin is a masterpiece.
Hey, I don't want you to say that it's a masterpiece. I just want you to say you checked your watch. That's
Batman.
That's all I want to know.
Batman and Robin is actually quite good if you're on magic mushrooms.
Well, I mean, as a kid, it was a great film. When you get older, you're like, what the?
Yeah, Batman and Robin is a total man. If you think about it was made about for like consumerism and to show all the little like plays on like the
and it was
Batman
very Adam West
and all
Batman,
that.
Yeah. At least they sat through that one though.
It's a masterpiece.
They literally like made the toys for the movie first.
Yeah. And then built the movie around the toys.
And all the bright colors and
one of the most
signs.
controversial articles I ever wrote, and I got a lot of negative feedback on it, was when I said that Batman won't make $1 billion. Boy, that pissed people off. That was a big trigger. They're like, "What do you mean it won't make it? It'll make $1 billion, right?
Make $1 billion.
It'll make $1 billion. It'll save Aaron Bitch's job." That was the kind of feedback I was getting back then. Look what happened. They didn't make $1 billion. Aaron Bitch is gone. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, while you're here, Mikey, I wanted to get this up because I'm very, very fucking proud of it. Bloody Zack Snyder, can you believe it?
Snyder Knights.
Congratulations, buddy.
That's so awesome, man. So awesome.
I remember the first time Zack Snyder liked one of my articles, I was like, "What?"
Yeah. He replied to me on Vero once. I thanked him for and he thanked me back. Like that was my first ever one, and then that was it. That's enough for me. I'm just you got a little bit of a nod from the man himself. I don't care.
One of the coolest things I experienced this year was when Neil Gaiman was on somebody else's Facebook page, and I said, and I saw Neil there, and it was really him, right? And so I said, Neil, thank you. You probably don't remember me, but back in 1990, I said I called you one of Comic Dome's most promising new fantasists in Amazing Heroes magazine. I used to write for Amazing Heroes. And I just want to thank you because you're one of my influences for Dreamwalker. And I mentioned Dreamwalker in there. And he liked my post. And I'm like, okay, wow, that's awesome.
Cool.
Neil Gaiman himself.
Sandman.
Sandman, exactly, yeah. Big influence on me.
That's amazing. That's just
really cool. Really cool.
It's just more proof. People are watching, Mikey, man. This is serious shit.
Yeah, a lot of exciting things ahead. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Your book reminds me of Hellblazer and Sandman. I always said that. So.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm a huge Hellblazer.
That second issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm an 80s child. It's got really Nightmare on Elm Street
that
feels
too.
to me.
Yeah, that too.
For me, I've got a Nightmare on Elm Street connection there.
Yeah.
Well, wait till you see issue 2, David. That really is going to be very nostalgic for all you guys. That 80s horror.
Yeah, I loved it.
80s. Schoolgirls. It's got zombie schoolgirls in it. So it's going to have that teen horror element in there. It's also violent as hell.
We showed the pictures last time. They're savage.
Hey, Mikey, do the Shining twins show up in your book at some point?
Come play with us, Mikey.
Well, I have Shining triplets in issue 2.
Yeah, okay? hanging from a tree.
Hanging from a tree. It's brutal.
The Shining ain't good shit on the hanging.
When you write something, it's gross, right? It's really and then when you see the well drawn, I'm like, holy shit, did I write that? Did I write that? Oh my god. It's the issue 2 is so violent. My artist Noel Leon Flores.
Hey, man.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about me drawing this? I said, yeah, do it. I really pushed the envelope with the violence in this issue.
Wow.
So the third issue is more psychedelic because then I gotta step down on the grisly violence in here. It's not for kids, okay?
No. That much is clear.
It's an excellent alternative to what's on the market right now. Mainstream comics is just so fucking boring.
Okay.
Dull.
It's
It's
so
dull.
fucking whoa.
Oh yeah.
I said earlier that fucking Dreamwalker might be fucking outdoing some of these DC comics right now.
Oh,
And
Well,
in terms of sales too.
Sales and everything.
Yeah, like
well, what I love about it is I have complete control over my characters. Like I
Dreamwalker.
I want Skywalker in there. Yeah, put Skywalker in there. You know, put Savage Bed in there. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
You know.
wait till I show up.
Look, Silver and Gold, which is the storyline that you guys are Silver Solo stories where you guys appear. It's gonna be pretty dark, but also it's hilarious. It's very dark humor in it. I can't wait till you guys read about yourselves. You know.
Yeah.
But each of you has your own unique story and powers and everything. I'm having fun with all of you, but in different ways. Like for Savage Bat, that's where the Silver story gets really dark. He's got a very sad story. Him and Silver are brothers. Can you see the resemblance, right?
Yeah. We're quite clearly brothers. Look.
But
it's uncanny.
Twins.
Skywalker, or Sky as he is in the comics, it's a fulfillment of my dream to be able to write about a Star Wars character, because I modeled you after Darth Maul and also Darth Vader kind of combined.
Badass.
Like a total badass. Everything you do is badass. That was like when I'm writing Sky, I'm like, okay, everything he does, like every panel he's in, has to kick ass. Like even just a line of dialogue, it has to kick ass.
You know what I noticed about mainstream comics? There's this big pushback against that, where it's like, I just wrote it because it's cool. Like whatever happened to just going, I just want this shit to be badass.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
exactly. Then there's
Damn
pretentious
right,
shit,
Leo.
right? You know?
Yeah.
It's like when I was writing Dreamwalker 2, I was writing about the 3 zombie girls. I'm like, I'm gonna have them do this because it's just gross. You know what I mean?
The original Arkham Asylum, that was kind of the sort of first one that, like, a bit like Dreamwalker for me.
Oh, Grant Morrison. Yeah.
Yeah, Grant Morrison. That was twisted as fuck, man. You know, with the stabbing nurses in the eyes, and it was fucking dark as fuck. I'm not talking about the game, by the way, audience. I'm talking about the book. Arkham Asylum, the book.
Arkham Asylum with some dark stuff, man.
It's fucking savage.
That's one of the sickest lines ever in a comic book. Is when that Joker held that guy's wife's hostage in Arkham Asylum, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Is my wife okay? Is my wife okay?" And Joker's like, "Yeah, she's doing fine." He goes, "No, I'm just joking. Your wife's dead. Your baby's a spouse stick."
Yeah. I mean, this is just totally brilliant writing. You know, and today's society would fucking throw a fit.
There's no way they would. Too quickly incorrect for them. They would not be able to handle that.
Yeah. Well, Frank Miller done the same with the "Are you dense? Are you retarded? I'm the goddamn Batman."
Well, yeah, I mean,
classic.
Those are my influences, like Alan Moore, Frank Miller, Grant Morrison.
Savage shit.
That's what I grew up on. That's where Dreamwalker comes from. A lot of the influences come from.
Hey, there it is.
This first print.
Yes, Necron the man.
Dave McKean artwork, right? Oh my god, his incredible artwork in it. Reminds me of Noel in spots.
Yeah.
Dave McKean. That's very Noel like Flores there. I mean, look at the artwork there.
Yeah. I have a painting that's was made for me. That's from Arkham Asylum.
Painted, man.
Do you know what? It's out in my shed. I will go and get it, and I will show you.
Yeah,
dude.
It's in your shed, yeah.
Yeah.
Look how
creepy that is.
Fantastic.
That's the Joker. That Joker in the Batman knows who the hell that is. That's the Joker.
Yeah, that's the Joker.
Yeah. Like,
wait,
that's
are y'all sure that that's? Look, I think that Barry Keoghan in the Batman was a better looking Joker than it. I can't even say that shit. Hey, that Joker was trash.
Oh, meth head Joker.
Huh? What was that?
Meth head Joker.
I don't know.
I was curious to see where they went with it. Because to me, it kind of reminded me of something they did with like the whole like New 52 Joker when he was like pulling the skin. Like that's where I thought they were going with it. But I was like, once I heard Matt Reeves' explanation that it's just like a disfiguration from him, I was like, huh.
Man, I hated that deleted scene more than I hated the movie.
That says a lot, man.
That scene was like the perfect like combination of everything that I hated in that movie in a 5-minute span.
Yeah,
one,
great.
He was walking again. He was walking in and out of doors. I just hated that. Is walking in and out of doors the entirety of that movie. Two, you know what I'm saying? Like he gets the entire plot explained to him, just like he gets the entire plot explained to him throughout the rest of the movie. And three, he is a detective, but you give the Joker a damn safety pin. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Or no, a paperclip. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, how are you dumb enough to hand the Joker a paperclip, dude? Like,
well, I mean, one thing I will say about that as well is this was a case where I would say Matt Reeves did a bad job of directing that deleted scene, because like the fact that people had to like pause, stop, check to see it, like rather than kind of like
check the watches,
show that there's a paperclip missing. Like, what are you doing? Like, show that they're.
I saw it the first time. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like that Matt Reeves' creative decisions throughout that entire film were questionable at best.
Bootleg universe.
Universe, right? Ain't that what they've been saying?
Well, to me, Batman to me is fan fiction.
Yeah, it was.
That's how I see it. If it's not DCU, it's fan fiction.
Pretty much.
The real interrogation scenes is in The Dark Knight with Batman and Joker. That was like a second-rate version of that.
I always wanted to see like a real Killing Joke film. You know what I mean? I love the Killing Joke.
Yeah,
one of the greatest comic books of all time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a real one. Nice.
But you see, now it's considered politically incorrect now. Like, no, it's politically incorrect. Like,
boo.
one of the most powerful Batman stories of all time.
Who would you want to play Joker for that, Mikey?
Jared Leto. I mean, I think he is a great Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, well, he's coming back. But you know what, though?
Casual bomb squad.
If I want to get the just me on the screen just for a minute, is it solo layout?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll see like a box in the top left corner of your icon that you should,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey!
Right.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, man.
Shit. Wow, that's insane. Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's so sick.
Is that the artist that did
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
that the Grant Morrison book?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. That looks like.
It was my ex-girlfriend. I'm gonna have to give her credit for it.
Wow!
It was a bit of a rocky relationship, but I got this out of it.
She has to be crazy if she's doing stuff like that.
Samantha Fletcher. She's a great artist, and I think she's still, doing art and stuff. So maybe look her up. And she's really, really talented. And she done it for me. She was my girlfriend at the time. I got it for free. But I've been offered around about £500 in the past for this, and I said no. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
That's crazy.
The artist in England too, Savage.
What's that?
She's in England. The artist.
Yeah, in England. Yeah. That's what it's based on. Necron.
Yeah.
That's what it's based on.
It looks like Dave McKean, the artist who did Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Dave, right there, Dave McKean. Yep.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey guys, I gotta get going. I got like a ton of articles to write here. I gotta write about Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, Mikey.
You guys just like you right about Ben Affleck. What are you talking about, Mikey?
Yeah. Mikey's certainly in the house. Couldn't have asked for more,
That's
birthday
awesome.
stream.
Thanks for
Thank you so much.
Take care, Mikey. Take care,
you guys, great seeing all of you. Great seeing my characters here.
Yeah.
Mikey, you're saving cinema and you're saving comics. We appreciate you.
Congrats on the YouTube channel, my man. It's awesome.
Much respect.
That is what's holding all the cards right now.
He seems to know what to do with them.
When he green lights Zack Snyder's Amazon show. But anyway.
Oh! Yo, did you hear that, people?
Yeah, Back to the Future.
Bomb Squad, man. That's your name. Bomb Squad.
Who's that? Amazon.
There you go, that Bomb Squad.
Straight up. You don't see me in the chat? That's you and Phil. Bomb Squad. Go ahead, sir. What was that?
Hashtag Mikey said.
Receipt. There you go.
Yeah. Was it Amazon series?
Wow.
That would be so dope. Oh my god.
Can you imagine like Amazons, the Wonder Woman Amazons, like Game of Thrones style show?
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Wow.
Mikey, it's always a pleasure, man.
Yeah. Forget Game of Thrones. They're gonna
forget Game of Thrones. Yeah. Forget Lord of the Rings, right? Forget Lord of the
Dragons.
Game of Themyscira.
Like, okay, I'm there.
Yep.
Game of Themyscira.
There you go. There you go.
Lord of Themyscira.
All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you guys.
Thank you so much, Mikey.
Take care, Mikey.
Absolute legend. Mikey Sutton, the man. That is such an honour to have him here. And he's such a good friend to me. He's such a good friend to all of us.
Yep.
Just seriously, he's the fucking man. At the end
He comes through and blesses the streams, yo.
Yeah. And then, with that little bomb there with the Amazons at the end, you do realise that this is all recorded, people.
Hey, y'all remember that stream where he was just like,
Yo, Watchtower's back in the house.
Yeah, we had that stream where Mikey was just in the chat the whole time, just dropping bombs and shit. Like I was like, "Yo, this is crazy, bro."
Oh,
and I just love that he always does it like, and this, and just like continues
casual, so casual, yeah.
And everyone's like, "Wait,
big
what?
Deal.
What did he just say?"
I'm always like,
Zack Snyder's Amazon show.
Double take.
No big deal.
What did Mikey just say? Bye, everyone. Sayonara, motherfuckers.
That's how you make an exit.
You know.
That's right. It don't get better than that.
No,
Savage Bat. I gotta head out, man. So what I wanted to do before I left was, I figured maybe we could give the viewers a preview of what we got coming up together.
Yeah, we already talked about this earlier. Let's do it now. I was kind of sort of waiting for this sort of timing. And we've got a special show. And I'm not going to just explain it. You can just gather by the intro. And this is going to be every Saturday. Restore the Snyderverse.
Sense if you force it to. My name is General Zod.
Whoa!
That was cool.
Chills, man. Look, I got chills.
Yeah, I literally started to freak out again because I remember when that General Zod trailer came out for Man of Steel, that You Are Not Alone. I think it was like during a football game or something, or Super Bowl. And I saw the trailer and I literally thought we were getting like hacked, like a terrorist attack. I like called my dad. I was like, Dad, I think something's going on, man.
So it's the Bat and the Kryptonian team up. Savage Bat, General Zod.
Nice.
Batman and General Zod in the motherfucking house.
That's right.
Exciting.
Yeah. And that's going to be on a regular basis every Saturday. Catch up, restore the Snyderverse, and
Talking
then I'll
about
be
all
doing
things Marvel.
Yeah, Spider-Man. No, but we'll be. But I'll be doing everything else on the Sunday the next day with multi-streams with anyone. You know, it's open house for Steel Nation on my channel, and everyone is welcome.
Nice.
Very cool.
Boom. That's
That
gonna be
was
exciting.
fucking
Good stuff,
kick-ass,
man.
dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Snyder Queen for her.
Yeah, shout out to
fantastic
Snyder Queen for helping me
Sammy,
do the logo. That was brilliant.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I just explained what I wanted. I wanted to be the Zod, basically. I gave her the pictures and everything, told her how to do it. She's just a genius. She knew exactly what I wanted, made it look exactly the same. It all matches. She's a genius. And as well, Rafiq Knox helped me edit the two clips together. And then I added it to the thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Little play, you know.
Well, happy birthday, Savage Bat. Beautiful, beautiful panel. Thank you for having me, guys. I gotta head out, but this was awesome. Great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I love this every time it comes on, man. You have a great night, for real.
Thank you, Zod. You're a legend, and we'll obviously the Bat and the Kryptonian coming soon. Later, man. Yo, so bloody hell, that was quite a stream there with Mikey. Everything going on, Zod, and woo.
Pull out the flare for real.
Yeah, Savage, I saw you earlier. You were showing something that your ex-girlfriend got you, right? And it's funny because I have something that my ex-girlfriend got me that I wanted to really show you guys. You mind blowing me up for a second? You know, I know that I'm anti-Zack apparently now, but I did want to show you guys this, right? I have this poster.
Oh, wow.
That's so sick.
Damn.
That's cool.
Nice.
Over the time, right?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Ooh.
Wow.
You got it in gray too. Like, oh, yes.
Wow.
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 Yeah, this is great.
Ooh.
Genius. This is genius. It's the ex-girlfriend special edition episode.
Yeah, that's like all the pictures that dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, while we were waiting and everything. Oh yeah,
that's so creative.
That is great.
Yeah,
that's
brilliant. Incredibly creative. That's dope. I'm at to bite off that. That's dope.
That got me blowing up still to make sure I'm looking good. You know.
Yes, man. That's fucking brilliant.
So yeah, man. I just wanted to show y'all that.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That's very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, what you guys got coming up anyway? Trey, Batch, and Corey. What you got coming up on your channel?
Yeah, what do we got going, Trey? I'll let you go for it.
See, he's making me do that because he has no idea.
There's big coming up as well. There's something big coming up here as well.
Corey, that is a big brother veteran move, yo. He's like, yeah, so Trey, what we got coming up?
You got some big things coming down.
We got lots of things coming in.
No, he did.
your one, Trey? Or, I'll let you do it.
And just the usual. We're going to continue reviewing things and talking about entertainment news. Obviously, the Bat Channel has expanded beyond DC and talking about other cool things that we really are passionate about. With the Delta Squad, we doing our Star Wars streams with the Savage Bat as well.
I'm a member of Delta Squad. Yeah.
We're going to be doing some MonsterVerse stuff eventually with hopefully Necron if he can join us.
I'll be in for that, dude.
See?
Hey.
I'm in
Yeah,
for
man. We taking over just slowly and surely.
But
working Beans 14 over on Twitch with all of his gaming streams that we're doing with him. And yeah, we're staying busy. And
I actually made a Twitch account and followed Orkin Beans. He's the only person I follow. I don't even know how to use it.
Has a Twitch as well. So
were you guys live earlier?
Yeah, we had a Top Gun Maverick watch party today. So.
No, I'm talking about on Twitch.
We did do it not earlier today, but I think what was it?
Okay, see, because I saw Corey playing a Battlefront, and I was like, "Yo, I didn't want to hop in because I didn't know if y'all was streaming."
Dude, you should just hopped in, man.
Yeah, dude, this guy just joined us, man.
You're always allowed.
Well, look, I don't know if I'm welcome with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just like you.
Sky, you are always welcome.
Come on.
Sorry, baby powder. Baby powder.
Hey,
through the elbow. Scott, you better act right, man.
No, because
I can't believe you gave me an elbow to the face. Y'all saw that shit?
Corey said, act like you know what's up.
Big fella. I'm telling you, bro. I typically see what you're doing. I'm like, oh, Sky's on, but he's usually on YouTube. If you about to play some games, jump on.
Bro, no, I saw he was on Battlefront. I was like,
We'll probably be
like,
doing some
they
more
probably
tonight.
on like
We're doing some more tonight. We were just like chilling waiting for Savage's stream, and we're like, hey,
Oh, man.
you want to jump on for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see
I
us
should have
on,
done that. All right.
you just jump in.
Sky, you know us.
No
man.
excuses.
Just
Yep,
join.
exactly.
You know? It's all fun over at
Hey, no in the place.
Noel, I'm gonna send you those
No.
pictures, bro. I keep forgetting, dude. Look, look. I'm gonna give you the right poses and everything. I promise, bro. I got you today. I'm gonna send them today, right after I get off this today. Noel's gonna kill me, y'all. Like he's gonna really like put hands on me. I'm like really, I'm like really actually scared.
So
Hey, yo, fellas, I got to dip out.
Yeah.
Good being on. I just want to show some love, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Leon.
I might be on later
Absolutely.
if y'all on, but I
Cool
got
table.
some business. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag cool table. Sky, you already know. Necron, you already know. Bat Channel, Trey, Super Bro, Corey, Savage, all y'all, Jeffrey, Jeremy, nice to meet you.
Nice
Y'all
to
take
meet you
care.
too, bro.
Chat. You know what I'm saying? Always showing love. Y'all take care.
It's good seeing you,
You too,
man.
bro.
Much respect.
Later.
Yeah, man.
Yep, it's about that dinner time. Gotta go
Yeah,
out and
it's
eat.
about time. I gotta get the old lady
Yeah,
from work.
see, hey, I just had me some Five Guys.
Oh, damn.
Get them Cajun fries.
DoorDash, hashtag I tip well. I did tip her well.
But those fries were hot.
They were
They were
piping.
hot.
Piping
My
hot.
burger was hot. You know what I'm saying? My drink was cold. The service was great. Got here quickly. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Hashtag Sky just go.
Yo, y'all better stop me before I start talking about that boy.
Five Guys is nice. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I gotta get ready to head out too, guys. Like for real,
All right.
it's been awesome talking to y'all.
Thank you.
Finally, like most of y'all I haven't talked to yet, but it's been a pleasure. You know, like I hope we get to do this again.
If you haven't, check Jeremy Piner out on Facebook. He's got his massive following for Zack Snyder memes. He's been one of the legends since the start of this.
Awesome.
Before release the Snyder Cut, man. We've known each other, don't we?
Is it
Long
just
time.
Jeremy
Long time.
Piner on
Yep,
Facebook?
just Jeremy Piner on Facebook. Yep.
Jeremy.
There, big
Okay.
fella.
All right. Well, you might get a request from some black guy. Don't be afraid.
Sorry, it's
Be
not.
afraid. Be very afraid.
I'm just joking, Jeremy. Hey, salute to you, sir. Absolutely.
All right,
Peace
bro.
out, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. All right, guys. Take
See you
care.
soon.
Good night.
Great shirt, too.
Yes.
Oh, appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm loving that Watchman button.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, what have you got coming up, Skywalker? With after the what's been going on?
Hey man, look. You know, I feel great. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time in our fandom and everything. About to be moving on to the future, yo. I'm not about to be wasting my time and regurgitating stuff that's already happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, Cool Table will be probably streaming. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be doing a live stream tomorrow night. I will be announcing the time at a little bit later. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. And we just gonna keep dropping stuff, keep engaging with the community, and just keep supporting one another, and just really trying to bring a sense of hope and togetherness to the fandom, and not a whole bunch of fighting over stupid stuff. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. That's got to be done, isn't it? But, we're in the winning game now. This is the last stretch.
Yep.
So it's all good in the hood.
Oh yeah,
definitely. And let me know what's going on with these watch parties with Akira and all that. We talked about this before.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm going to announce the dates later. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everything set up with the Cool Table, and so I got to get that done first.
Yeah.
Because we've been trying to work these times out.
Cool.
We all over the country.
Yeah. They coming. We have not forgotten at all.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And Excalibur as well.
Earlier today, it was a thing. So yeah, we are working on it.
Yeah, and then Ghost in the Shell after that.
I don't know. Yeah, we got some dope shows and some dope collabs coming, even with some combinations within the Cool Table too. That we'll be dropping stuff as well. So, we got a lot coming.
Where's the good Austin at?
I'm not sure, but he'll be there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I can guarantee that.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Good guy.
Oh yeah, Austin's dope, man. Austin. Y'all have no idea. Austin is like the real MVP behind the scenes, Joe. Real talk. Austin is the MVP, like on so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
He makes everybody's job so much easier.
He makes us look cool.
Emphasis on the good.
Emphasis on the good.
It's good for a reason.
Oh yeah. Glad to have him as part of the Cool Table. Everybody, man. Like I just love the energy there, and I'm really glad to be rocking out with these fine gentlemen.
Yeah.
He fingers the pain.
Excellent.
I fingered the pain. Oh, my high school days.
Oh dear. So what about
taking that a different way?
Next.
Oh man.
So what about Man of Steel 2? What does everyone think about this? Like, what are your hopes and dreams for this movie?
Brainiac.
That we weren't even supposed to be getting.
I feel that, Jeff. Jeff
gotta be Brainiac.
He want Brainiac, yo. I want Brainiac.
Mm-hmm.
Just want Man of Steel 2 with Henry Cavill, man.
I don't care if he's not the main thing, but I would love to see Zack Snyder do Metallo.
Oh.
Yeah, because that wasn't the original plan for BD.
It was the original plan. Warner Brothers
there was like a tease for it, but yeah, there was originally a tease in there for it.
Yeah, that's right. How about you, Superbo Corey? Man of Steel 2.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to Man of Steel 2. Henry Cavill has to be Superman, obviously. I think Brainiac makes the most sense as far as a.
Everyone thinks that's the clear main villain. Yeah.
Yeah, I just especially in a Snyderverse take on Brainiac, it gets me extremely excited for that. So that's where I would like to see it head. Maybe a few others here and there, but Brainiac for sure.
That could be some sort of like Matrix type, cyberpunk
Right?
Matrix type. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna bounce. I gotta go to dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pleasure hanging with everyone. And
It's always good seeing you,
everyone.
Necron.
Thank you for coming, Necron.
Right, no
Shout out
problem.
to the cold table on that one.
See you guys later.
Yeah.
See you,
See you
brother.
later.
I would also be cool if we had a little bit more Lex Luthor and get a little Lex Luthor in Man of Steel as well. If that's just a little bit more there too.
Well, I mean, I think it's perfect to set him up, to constantly have him in the background or at least a part of the story, so
Exactly.
they build up his arc, because there was the whole idea that Lex Luthor was kind of going to get this redemption arc in a way in the Justice League sequels. So, and that's very intriguing to me, because how does a character come back from something that Lex Luthor has done in the Snyderverse? So that's very intriguing.
Who would you want?
Same. I think that his portrayal of Lex Luthor was unfairly treated. I love it.
Well, I mean, it's one of those scenes where his character made sense because it was a modernization of Lex Luthor, and yet it was also pulling from the original comics as Lex Luthor being a scientist, and the long red hair and things like that. So
and also like people, and also I think it's really kind of interesting that this is probably going to be the closest thing that we're going to get to a Lex Luthor origin, like a full-on, full-fledged Lex Luthor origin. Like we have gotten teases of a Lex Luthor origin story, but when you think about how the Snyderverse is going from BBS to the sequels, like this essentially not only is a redemption arc for Lex, but it's also kind of like Lex's whole origin story.
Mm-hmm. Who would you want to play Lex Luthor? I'd be curious to hear what you guys think there.
what do you mean? Like, why wouldn't it be
Or I guess that's true. It'd be
Jesse Eisenberg? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, right now, I couldn't really think of anyone that I can think of.
Brainiac is what I meant to say.
Oh, Brainiac.
Oh, Brainiac, yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, Brainiac. Really, yeah, I would. Yeah, I think a kind of like a interesting take would be. What I completely blocked out his name right now. Had a complete brain fart. Like we could have a older version of Brainiac, like maybe the person who voices Darth Vader.
Like James Earl Jones, you mean? Or
yeah, like there could be kind of like a older version of him. I think that would be kind of interesting. Of having James Earl Jones voice Brainiac.
Yeah, I think Lance Reddick could do a good job.
Yeah, I'm as soon as you guys brought that up, I'm sitting here trying to think, and I don't even know what a Snyder version of Brainiac is going to look like.
Yeah.
So
me neither.
I don't even know where to go.
It's gonna be some crazy shit, you know.
I don't have anybody either. That's why, like, when I was trying to say his name, I was like, who did I pick? I have no clue.
Yeah, because that's really the crazy thing about it. Like, no one would have guessed that Jesse Eisenberg would be Lex Luthor. Like, if we were to have a conversation like 3 years before BBS came out, and the conversation came up of, hey, what if Jesse Eisenberg plays Lex Luthor? Everyone would call you crazy. Like, everyone would have called you crazy because that would, because let's be real, like, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex would be the last person we would have thought of as Lex.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's
James Marsters again, Trey.
Who?
James Marsters again.
James Masters again?
Marsters, the guy
Okay,
from
what's up, everybody?
Buffy and Smallville, buddy.
Oh, you mean Spike?
Yeah,
from
Spike,
Buffy
yep.
the Vampire Slayer? No. There's gonna be good options. Originally, I probably would have said something like James Spader before he did Ultron, but
wow, yeah,
you know,
James Spader
now
would've
it's
been
too same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
how about I'm just going to throw this one out there, Patrick Stewart.
I was actually thinking that, but I didn't. But then I was like, nah. But yeah, I can totally see Patrick Stewart being Brainiac.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Is it gonna be like performance capture? Is it just gonna be a voice, right?
Voice could be just a voice.
Yeah, like if we're talking voice, I can totally see Patrick Stewart.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you did voices, another great option would be John Noble, who did the voice of Scarecrow in the Arkham Knight game. Like he was, terrifying. You know.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Jason.
It's always good seeing you, Jason.
Zack Snyder's Brainiac.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason in the house. Bye. What I was back to Lex Luthor. Like we got that sort of little granny goodness thing at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah.
What about the green armored Lex Luthor just in the background somewhere as a little teaser for Justice League?
Oh, yeah, setting up with the Kryptonian armor.
Kryptonian armor.
Yeah. I mean,
just one little tiny clip in the background, and that's what you
makes me
get.
laugh when you hear people say like there wasn't a plan with the DCEU, and there was a very clear vision of what Zack wanted to do. It was simply Warner Brothers didn't trust it.
Yep, and that's the thing too. Like apparently there was like a Lex Luthor toy in the BBS marketing in Japan, where it had Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor and the green Kryptonian suit.
Yeah, I would really like to see that because when that sort of story first came out, I wasn't very keen on it, but then it grew on me, and then they done that animated movie where Lex Luthor was kind of making a lot more sense than Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember the name of it now, but it's kind of teaming up a bit towards Justice League 3. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that. We're probably not going to get that Riddler storyline now, but that would have been like super dope.
With the anti-life equation riddle.
Yeah.
That depresses me if we don't get that.
That would
That would be brilliant.
That would have been epic.
Some of the stuff might stay, but I think that the stakes are probably going to be way bigger now, and because I also think that that's going to have more like actual money to play with this time, and he's definitely going to have. I mean, he might not have final cut, but he'll probably have something close to where he pretty much gets almost whatever he wants. So.
Yeah, like I feel like once Rebel Moon is the huge success that I know that I think we all know is gonna be, I think once Rebel Moon comes out and they see the success that and David Zaslav sees the success that's obviously is gonna make, I think that David Zaslav is going to basically kind of throw the entire bank at Zack. Like, here's all the money.
I think he'll probably be signed before Rebel Moon comes out, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, these studios, they communicate with one another. There's like way too much crossover with like the people doing the CGI and stuff like that, right? I mean, whenever these studios have like these big projects coming out that are going to be good everybody knows. So, so I'm pretty sure that he'll probably be signed on well before Rebel Moon.
I mean, as far as we know, he could already be signed, but that's a whole conversation for another
he's
time.
probably not signed, but the discussion has happened.
They're talking.
Yeah, with the
Uche kind of sort of give a little clue of that on
Uche and Tyrone Magnus both kind of hinted at discussions going on.
I mean, if you really think about it, Zach kind of teased it himself at San Diego Comic-Con, like how he's going to be in Teen Titans Go. Like, obviously, that's a huge conversation that went down.
Oh,
so who knows what else went down?
Yeah, it's a great point. The simple fact that Zach is just going to be on the Warner Brothers lot with the animation team to do that whole voiceover for Teen Titans Go. That's a big deal that kind of got overlooked at San Diego Comic-Con this year. But yeah, man, there's interesting things, and like Zach said during his Army of the Dead press releases, he was talking about if cooler heads prevail. There was a chance. Well. Everyone at the clown table.
The line, bloody hell! That was torturing. It was like, right, we've got to make the effort now. Again,
and it happens. All the things that he said needed to happen have happened. So the opportunity is there. The door is open, rather than it being slammed shut and locked.
And Clay's still just done that another King Arthur reference. And if you zoomed in on it, it said it's up to you.
Yeah,
exactly.
We've got to keep pushing for it. Stop, falling for this negative grift stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just soldier on. It's no time to bloody stop fighting. I don't think. It's just keep going. Just leave just leave the drama alone. I reckon. Because it's all got fucking well out of hand on the internet, and
it always will be. I mean, that's just social media.
No, but you can't be wrong over and over again, and then have like even the slightest of an argument. It's like, for fuck's sake, shut the fuck up.
But they always find reasons to argue, That's because no one feels responsible, or there's no kickback, from the if you say something completely messed up,
Yeah,
you're just it's gonna be forgotten in a week or something,
Yeah.
So
right, another one. We'll send this one round. We know what Ben Affleck's solo movie is going to be. It's Deathstroke and Joker. Blah blah blah. What would you like from number 2, if there is one? It's looking very highly likely. What would you like to see from that?
Well, for me, I would actually think the next step would actually be introducing Damian Wayne. Because really think about it like this. You have Bruce who already lost his first adopted son. So now now when you introduce Damian Wayne into the mix, you have that fear that.
Hey, good Austin.
We did, big fella.
Yeah, Austin. It's too late. It's too late for that, man.
Sorry, go ahead, Jeffrey.
I think the next step would be a Damian Wayne introduction.
Me personally, I think the next story that they've already kind of set up is a Under the Red Hood storyline. We know that Robin was killed by the Joker. Let's see that story play out now. What does that mean for Batman and the Joker going into the Nightmare verse? And then
that's actually the plot that I was thinking about. Like, Damian Wayne is introduced while you also have the return of Red Hood. because then you have like these kind of like these two Robins going at it, but also in Bruce's mind, his adopted son that he thought he lost and his actual biological son.
Yeah.
So it's like, where does he side with that?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
that's
I think,
what I was thinking.
yeah, and I think I saw a comment from Batdan earlier asking, does Batfleck meet the demise that Zack Snyder originally had planned in Justice League 3? And
I
if he
think
did
that's
change
clean.
that, I think what they could easily do is after Final Crisis, they could do the whole like Batman Lost in Time story but I think what they could do is make that a small portion of the first act of the film where Batman's lost in time after being hit with the Omega beams from Darkseid to where he gets back. And now you have a Dark Knight Return story fighting, the mutants and stuff like that. I think that could be pretty cool.
It's been teased in Zack Snyder's
No,
Justice League.
I think Zack is gonna make Batman stay dead. Like I think he's gonna make.
I think he is too, but just
dead.
playing with Batman's scenario, if Zack does change that, because we all know that's going to happen now. If he does change it to be different, to keep us on our toes, I think if Ben Affleck did want to do a third film, I think it could be really cool to do a small portion of the, Lost in Time Grant Morrison comics, and then, a Dark Knight Returns second and third act, Batman, like literally the Batman Returns,
What about like an Injustice type thing? I would.
Well,
love
they're
to
already
see
going to
that.
get that with the Nightmare verse.
That's the Nightmare.
I get, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Warner Brothers was a dick move as well, doing that Injustice movie that turned out to be really shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a dick move. Because everyone knows that was what Zack Snyder was going for. There's no need for that, and it was really crap as well. I love the animated movies, most of them. Injustice was lame as shit.
Oh yeah, that was.
That needed to at least have been 3 hours.
It should have been 20-hour episodes or something.
Yeah, it was really sad too, because when we did the trailer reactions on the Bat channel to Injustice, I was like, yes, they're going to do the video games. It's going to be awesome. They didn't really tell you what the timeline was going to be. It seemed like this was going to be year 0 into Injustice. And Batman, I think, he got so pumped and bought a DVD, and then the reviews were so god awful that he ended up canceling his pre-order. And I saw the film on HBO Max fairly recently, and I was like, oh my god, how did you ruin this? The story was literally laid out for you. You just had to follow it like you did with the new 52 films. How did you screw this up? Only Warner Brothers.
Jeffrey with his bloody McDonald's Wi-Fi again. What the?
I was having issues earlier too. So. Oh no, his battery's about to die.
His battery died. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm joking, Jeffrey. That's pretty cool.
It's always good seeing Watchtower, though, man.
Mm-hmm. True that.
Yeah, 100%. He's a legend. He's a Snyder Knight as well. He's been a Snyder Knight since the beginning. Yeah, he's one of the admins. But yeah, for me, I was really sort of disappointed that Matt Reeves is interested in Mr. Freeze, because I'd like to see Zack Snyder do Mr. Freeze.
Right?
Yeah.
Though, I would love to see us kind of do something that hasn't been really seen before.
Yeah, do you imagine the Batman the Animated Series, Mr. Freeze, with Ben Affleck?
Oh,
come on,
yeah,
man!
He was definitely a very
with Nora, with spinning round in the ice thing. You know what I mean? It'd just be that would be just something special. That way, and
it'll be curious to see how. Because this is the issue Matt Reeves. And honestly, Christopher Nolan ran into the issue of is that when you make such a grounded, realistic Batman, you put yourself in a box of what you can do and what can be, acceptable in a realistic, grounded take on Batman. And
can't do Man-Bat.
Yeah, you can't do Man-Bat. You can't do Clayface. You can't do a lot of people. It'll be curious to see how you do something like Mr. Freeze and keep it believable,
Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy, yeah, all that jazz,
Solomon Grundy's little thing in Stargirl was pretty cool.
I haven't seen Stargirl yet, so I'll have to.
Oh shit! Spoiler alert! Yeah, Solomon Grundy's
no, it's good. I mean, Stargirl. I mean, the CW Arrowverse is going away, so who the hell cares at this point?
I didn't care either, bro. I didn't see Stargirl.
Yeah, it's pretty cheese, but yeah, it's got some cool DC characters in it, and it's got kind of a little reference to Batman of the Future as well. Do you remember the Cobra gang? Like there was sort of like the Cobra in G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a reference to a link to all of that as well, which was
interesting,
quite cool. To be honest, I know everyone's going to be screaming Jeff Johns in the background there.
Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns. I saw Jeff Johns in the titles and what a matter. I had a nervous breakdown. It's just cake. Forgive me for the slow response. I'm slightly distracted. Mads Mama Bear, what are you distracted by?
Sky.
I
think it's Sky
doing all that with his.
I knew what you were talking
about. Sky's over here just like.
Yeah, Jason, we talked about that.
Good.
Yep.
Coming.
Gotta make sure.
Batman versus Deathstroke, Dick Grayson having his warehouse type scene with Joker. Yeah.
Yeah, as a certain flashback, yeah, that could be interesting. It's always good seeing you, Austin. Austin, you know Austin.
Good.
Love the good Austin.
That's funny. We were just talking about him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about you. Not good. Not good.
All bad stuff.
All bad stuff. We actually said you need to start changing your name.
Thank you, good Austin. You're a legend, man.
Last 2 hours and 30 minutes have been us just sniping you, bro.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hashtag the Bat Channel. Yeah, and we've got lots of exciting Star Wars stuff coming up soon.
Andor's going to be coming out, so that's going to be exciting with Savage and Orkin Baines and of course Super Bro Corey. So, and maybe this guy, if he ever feels like jumping on the dark side a little bit.
Well, it's looking like Sky's going to be joining me and Sil for some Star Wars stuff soon as well.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. If he's up for it.
Yo, I ain't know nothing about that. I'm like, I don't know.
He's like, what the hell? Still hasn't said nothing.
Savage, I've got many scoops, but there's one. It was only
right? That was news to me. But nah, hey, man, you already know,
to cover Star Wars on Seal Nation,
Oh yeah, look, I'm down to always talk about Star Wars. I don't know why people act like I'm not that Dan. See, it's really Bat Dan. It's Bat Dan that's spreading this stuff. I've talked about Star Wars several times, just not on my channel, but on other channels,
Bat Dan's a real one. You're still wrong.
Right?
Sky, you wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Y'all wrong.
Integrity, I agree. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Sanders, you're wrong.
Something's wrong with his medulla oblongata.
Mama said,
Mr. Coach, can I say that?
Medulla oblongata.
Too much fun.
Man, this chat is on fire tonight, bro.
Yeah, and sorry, I've been a bit behind with it. I'm trying to do 5 things at once.
No, you're in. Yeah, you got to you got to make Zod your super bro, Corey, just.
Hey, y'all saw that, right? It said guilty. Told you.
Guilty. Guilty as judged. Yep. Star Wars talks. Yes.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you've got lots of Star Wars stuff. Andor, and then
Bad Batch will be coming out soon, and
Andor.
Please, sir, may I have some more.
Batman's firing shots again at you, boy.
Yeah.
Batman's firing shots again at you. I'm loving it. I'm here
I
for all
can't
that
see it
smoke.
because like I'm not watching the chat. I'm sorry, I have not been watching the chat this whole time. What you say? But Skywalker, you should talk about Star Wars on your show as well.
This man's trying to manage your show.
I've never talked about that.
Hey, just hire Batman as your manager. He'll give you his thoughts.
Jeffrey Speck.
Right. Hey, but here's the thing, though, right?
Here we go. There we go, Sky.
Thank you, Mama Bear, and you are beautiful as well, my lady. Yeah, look, I'm just saying. It's not like I'm anti-Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey.
It's okay. We know the truth.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to change your name to just the.
Truth is,
Hey, what up, Well, you are anti-Zack, so
yeah.
makes
The
sense.
truth is, I'm anti-Zack. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really cool.
I love that rumor about
everyone
you.
is anti-something, you know. Like at this point, everyone is anti-something,
bruh. Right?
I think you're lying about checking your watch. I don't think
How'd
you ever
you
checked
know?
your watch. I think Skywalker never checked his watch.
Do you need
Oh
a
no,
watch?
I definitely did. I definitely checked.
I think you might be a Batman shell, bro.
No. You're right. I didn't check my watch. I checked my cell phone to check the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a watch on that day. I had on sweats and like a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? And so no, it was definitely some cell phone action. Where I was like, yo. You know.
Hey, I ain't judging if you're a Reeves show, man. If that's you, I'm still gonna love you, bro.
So, have you guys seen the Jordan Peele's newest movie, Nope, yet?
Mm-hmm.
The which film?
Nope.
No, I haven't seen Nope yet. I want to. I tried to convince my wife, but she's not really into horror films, so
it's not super scary. It's more like a psychological horror. I mean, it is like some jumpy parts in there or whatever, but it's not that many jump scares though. So I liked it though. I like it.
It's really more about a mystery thing.
Yeah.
My movie theater didn't play it long enough for me to get into it. They switched.
Corey, where do you live at, bro? Like, that's like the second time that I've heard. It's like, yo.
They should live in the same area, Trey and Corey.
I can't talk about it because it doesn't exist.
He's up north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in Wyoming.
I kicked him out. I was like, "No, man, you too close. You gotta get the hell." He always coming over, drinking my beer. Like time for you to go.
Wyoming doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
But don't tell me he was fucking burglarizing.
Yeah, I will say this. No,
Corey was definitely my Ezra. He would just walk in stealing shit. I'm just kidding.
He'd walk out with some beers.
Just walk out with some beers. Wouldn't even say hello. Not even like a hey man, thanks for the beers. It was just like,
I'm gonna drink this damn beer. You freaking moron. Have a good night.
I'm sorry, Anna. I can't find it. You'd have to write it again.
Write it again, Anna.
I'm sorry. I just can't find it. It's too many messages I've missed.
So here's the
Jeremy
question.
Piner. Thanks. Yes, Jeremy Piner in the house. Thank you very much for coming.
Good seeing you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
What do you think it's gonna? Do you think Top Gun Maverick is gonna hold its #1 spot of the box office for 2022, or do you think Black Adam or Avatar will take over, or something else? What else?
I think it's probably gonna be Avatar, yo.
Yeah.
You're wrong, big fella. Top Gun Maverick taking it all.
I'm telling y'all, they're gonna re-release that movie, right? Isn't it like remastered too? The first one?
It is.
Oh,
he's doing that just to retake the #1 spot,
which it should.
Nah, he trashed, bro. He had his chance.
Honestly, I was not a huge fan of Avatar
because fucking Endgame went back into theaters, right?
It did, yeah. They did like unfinished extended cut, I believe. I didn't see it.
So same thing.
Yeah.
Avatar about to come back, get that #1 spot back real quick. Everybody about to go see this movie again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy the 4K and freak out because I've been wanting to buy it this whole time, right? Yeah, and then it's gonna smash and it's gonna do numbers though. There's no way to, you know what? All this Avatar slander for these past few years, all y'all that been speaking ill on James Cameron, y'all about to get a wake up call, yo. This is like, are we questioning James Cameron's ability to make a sequel? Is that what we're doing now, people? Like, are we really at the point where like we're gonna question?
I will on one instance. That last Terminator Dark Fate was probably the worst.
But no, he
Terminator
didn't direct that movie.
What's that?
But he didn't direct that though.
True, but he did write it, didn't he? Wasn't it
No,
based on
I'm
his
talking
idea?
about a James Cameron directed movie.
Okay, fair enough.
Are we gonna doubt him doing sequels? Oh, he just did like the greatest sequel of all time. Like, you know, hey, I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying. I think Avatar is about to do numbers. I cannot wait to see this movie. And all y'all that been speaking ill, calling it Fern Gully and all this other stuff y'all been saying,
Fern Gully.
you know,
Man, that's a damn good show.
Hey, it's all good. Avatar about to come show y'all what's up.
You know,
real talk.
You already know.
Yeah.
Sam
Worthington.
Check out
about to get an Oscar on y'all.
Back Dan's channel in the chat there. The link.
But I guess the thing I'm curious about with Avatar is it blew us away, right? With the how beautiful the scenery was, how everything was done, the CGI. It's like, holy cow. Do you think that from since then to now we've exploded that much more in CGI-ness? Or like, do you think it's going to take our breaths away? Or is it now that we see a lot of movies that use tons of CGI is what I'm trying to say? Is it really going to be that like, oh, he's a whole new level of CGI?
Yes.
You think so?
Because one, all CGI is not created equal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Like it's really not. And from what we just saw, I mean, look, I have a beautiful television.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer looks amazing on my TV, yo. I'm talking. Look, and when I saw it in the theater, it blew me away, right? So once you get that thing in IMAX, all the 3D showings, I think it, and we haven't even really seen a whole bunch of the underwater stuff. Like, yo, I think this movie is going to be amazing.
It'll be interesting to see simply because I felt like that's what helped Aquaman out a lot was, the fact that it was like the first time we got into an underwater world universe that was really just mind blowing in terms of visual, appealing. But with this film, now that they're kind of going into the more water aspect, I wonder if it's going to be compared too much to Aquaman to where there's not going to be much of a difference in terms of CGI.
That's what I'm saying.
Aquaman out the water, yo. Like,
maybe. I mean, hey, I've thought that the whole Jurassic World CGI throughout that trilogy wasn't as good as it could have been. Like Jurassic Park 1 still holds up to this day.
That's what they was mixing practical into. It was a lot of practical stuff as
yeah, absolutely. But even that Brachiosaurus and even some of the CGI Tyrannosaurus Rex scenes with the Gallimimus was like still some of the best CGI to this day. And Jurassic World trilogy didn't really, I would say, didn't entirely match that authenticity, that mind-blowing CGI. And maybe it's just because people were expecting it, but like when you think about what Whedon was able to do with Zack Snyder's Justice League, with Darkseid and Steppenwolf, like that was some really incredible CGI.
This right here.
Okay, now let's get this.
I do actually agree with Batman on this.
All right, no. Let's get this out of the way. Now, was the story as good as the movie was visually stunning? Of course not. Because we had never seen anything like that before, right? But I will say this, man. I think that the whole story is not that great. Look, it was a lot of world building in this film, yo. Right? You setting up Pandora, the whole thing with the humans and the aliens and everything, and then you got like he's doing it now. See past like hook up.
I think the issue was like it was almost letter for letter Pocahontas, essentially.
Or Fern Gully, right?
Same.
I agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because it pretty much was Fern Gully. But The action was amazing. The set pieces were crazy, right?
And
I was rooting for the humans though.
Last of the Mohicans was in there as well.
Yeah, Last of the Mohicans, right? You know, what's the Dances with Wolves, right? I mean, you can put a whole bunch of stuff in there, right? So it was a very simple thing, but in terms of the world building, I mean, it had to do a whole lot.
I agree, Richard.
And I do think that now that we got all that world building out of the way, that now we about to be able to really delve deep and then get to like the real meat of the story. I mean, look, he just wrote all the stories back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which I'm excited about that. I think that's gonna be really
cool.
In
the channel. Nice to see you.
Absolutely. There, and so, I think that this movie is about to really do numbers, and I think it's gonna be fantastic.
I think it'll be good, but I don't know. I don't think I can say it's going to hit as hard as the Top Gun Maverick sequel, big fella. That's what I'm saying.
I love Top Gun Maverick. That was super dope. But that wasn't James Cameron, yo.
It was Tom Cruise, baby. That's all you need.
Yeah, but was that Chris McQuarrie?
For
directing? Yeah, it was somebody else, right?
It was Joseph Kaczynski who did Top Gun Maverick.
Look,
does a lot of Tom Cruise films.
Ain't James Cameron.
No. I'm hopeful. It'll be good.
Yeah, controversial.
I hope I don't get a call from you coming into my Xbox party chat, just like Trey did, saying, "Yeah, Jurassic World 3 isn't as tight as I was expecting. It's so much, Top Gun was so much better." I get it. When you come in, Sky, I'll come. I'll embrace you, brother, and I'll be like, "I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm gonna need a big hug, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you a big hug, fella."
But
that's more than what I got. Damn.
Look, when has James Cameron missed, y'all? Like, when did he miss? With one of these kind of movies.
Yeah.
True Lies? No. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Aliens.
No, bro, this dude has bangers, bro.
Aliens is my #1 movie. I rate it above Zack Snyder's Trilogy.
What? Okay, don't get me wrong. Aliens is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But what?
Alien 3?
No,
Aliens. I do like Alien 3, though. I think that's an underrated.
No,
he said the Aliens trilogy.
No, I said Aliens. Yeah.
It's
my favorite movie.
Boy,
it's higher on my list than Zack Snyder's movies. It's #1.
But look, Aliens, another great example, yo. Talk about strong female characters, man. I used to want to be Ripley. I used to want to be like Ripley. When she was in that loader and was like, get away from her, you bitch. I was like, oh my God. I got chills, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think y'all tripping, man. Y'all doubting my boy James Cameron. And hey, all y'all that's speaking ill, we gonna be talking about it. Because look, I think y'all gonna be the ones coming to me like, hey man, look, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I should have never doubted James Cameron. He was right.
Yeah.
I guess if we were to say specifically that out of all of James Cameron's movies that he directed, I'd probably say Avatar is kind of more on my least favorite side.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right, Scott.
Aliens
and Terminator films.
Aliens and Terminator 2 for me. So it's not rocket science.
Yeah, because I mean, Aliens, right? Because did he do the first one too?
I don't think he directed.
No. Ridley Scott directed Alien.
Yeah.
Right. Look, so he doesn't have to do, but like he's never had to do as much world building as he did with Pandora. Like that was an entire undertaking, yo. That's like you created not only like a new world,
it's a good one.
You had to create a whole new ecosystem.
I bet our lists are very similar.
You know what I'm saying? They had like the flying mountains and all. Like, yo, you were all over the place in that movie, yo. And you know all the human stuff from the ships to the suits that that they had and all that stuff. Yo, there was a lot of world building. So
Yeah.
I really think that now that we got a huge chunk of that out of the way, and that we know who all these characters. I mean, look, there were so many characters in that movie, right? And we know who everybody is now for the most part. I think we really about to get something special.
I hope. I hope we. I'm always hoping that we get good movies. That's one thing I always say.
Integrity brings up a good one. The Abyss is underrated, yeah, but not just the Abyss. The extended cut that still hasn't been released on Blu-ray yet. It's still in DVD format only.
I don't think I've seen the extended cut of that.
Oh well, I'm recommending that for you because it changed. It's another Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition. It changes the dynamic of the story. It's that much of a big deal.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
No more Avatar slander.
No, right? Well, I guess this is what I'm trying to say. You know,
Hey man, you attack Top Gun Maverick, he gonna come for you.
Yeah. 1997, we got Titanic, and we were like, holy shit, that's
Titanic, right?
Right, and then what? 2009, we got the Avatar, and we're like, minds blown. My question, I don't. You're right. CGI ain't the same everywhere, but I'm worried that with everybody using CGI now, that it's not going to be as such a hard hitter with the CGI. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, they was having a whole.
I think as surprising as the first one was. The first one caught people off guard. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I just recently seen that with that Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch that.
It's got better CGI than Marvel, and it's a TV show.
Well, that's not a big surprise with it being Marvel.
That's a real low bar, Savage.
Yeah.
No. It's really really good. You know, for a TV show.
That's good.
I'm telling y'all, man. Dude, wait. Did you guys see that trailer on the big screen?
Yeah, in Dolby. Dolby.
That little shot of who is that? Like Kate Winslet, I think it's in the movie. And that little shot of her when she's underwater, man. Oh, I was like, oh my god. Joe.
Kate Winslet is in Avatar 2?
Isn't she? She's one of the blue people, right?
Let me look this up.
Isn't that Kate from Titanic?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, is it
Jack?
Oh wow, she is. She is in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wow. Dude, that little shot of her, she's the blue, I forget their name, but she's like one of the blue people, and they show her underwater, and they like show her smiling, man. It looks insane, man.
I do like that. It's it was mostly shot underneath water, right?
They were holding their breath for like 7 minutes.
But Sky, I'm gonna come for your ass if we got Fern Gully too.
Yo, and you will know that I will be here for it. If we get Fern Gully 2, I will immediately.
Hold on. If that's the case, I say, Corey, you should be able to go on to Sky's show with the pool table, and Sky has to offer an apology.
Hey,
I wouldn't do that.
You know what?
I'd be like, I'm sorry that they went Fern Gully.
No. If we get Fern Gully 2, I will reimburse Corey's ticket. Did you heard it here right now?
Receipt.
If we get that, I am that confident. If we get Fern Gully 2, I will reimburse Corey's ticket. He can go see it at IMAX. I don't give a shit where he goes. I will reimburse whatever. But it has to truly be Fern Gully 2. All right?
Was there a Fern Gully 3 too? Do you think we'll get a Fern Gully 3 as well? No, I'm hoping it's a good movie. I'm not shitting on James Cameron. He's a fantastic director.
Absolutely.
I
don't sound like y'all believe
you can't be
man.
coming at me. You can't be coming at Top Gun like that on me, boy.
I know. You should have heard him at the watch party today, Sky. He just would not stop, even after the movie was over.
Dude, I still be talking about it. I'm still thinking about seeing it in theaters tomorrow, bro. They still got it, man. This is staying. This is always staying. I'm never giving it.
I love it, man. Corey.
Hashtag favorite Hampson.
For me, so far, because I still haven't seen Top Gun 2, is Prey.
Prey was so good.
I'm about to leave, big fella. Never seen Top Gun 2 yet.
Yeah, I'm going to see it with my brother for my birthday. I was going to go and see it a few weeks ago, but I've been.
Okay,
all right.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing something special.
Dude.
I'll give you slack.
Dude, I was about to, bruh. I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Of course, I'm going to see it. Of course, I just, you know what I mean. It's not been spoilt for me or anything.
Nah,
but
you're
right.
I mean, this ain't really spoilish stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but
yeah.
But it's damn good though. It's a damn good movie.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
You know,
top 5.
It's great, but Prey though, that was for me, big Predator fan since I was a kid.
So that was Prey.
Honestly,
you were a big Predator fan?
Honestly, Prey is the
party.
I got too much stuff that I gotta watch, man. I gotta watch a bunch of stuff, yo. I'm behind.
Corey, baby.
I haven't even started Sandman yet. Everybody's on my head, you know, because I haven't started Sandman yet. The cool table trying to slap my neck. just like
Mads Montpellier, yes.
No, Mads, you look better than Kate Winslet.
No, I'm actually really
Jennifer
curious.
Connelly for me as well. Yeah, she's my number one.
When you watch it, I want to get your take. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Because some people really love Prey, some people, you know, aren't a big fan of Prey. It's having some mixed reviews.
They're wrong. Those who hate it, wrong.
Definitely.
No, yeah, it's just,
Man,
like I get everybody's.
Oh my God, Jason! I was 6 when that came out. That's when I fell in love with Jennifer Connelly.
When you watch Labyrinth, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Hellraiser remake, yeah. I saw that. It's going to be a woman, but it was originally supposed to be a woman in the comics, wasn't it? So, or the story. So, I don't know what that's going to be all about, but Pinhead's going to be a woman now. And we'll have to see how that one plays out. Yeah, I got you, Colony, don't worry. Yeah.
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 We need to make it a drinking game for Sky. We'd be so messed up.
We talked about that last time, bro.
Did we?
Fucked up.
We'd be destroyed. That's a show you
Neo, career opportunities. Seriously. Jennifer Connelly, all the way.
Career opportunities?
Oh my God. She was a dream in that. Really, yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Have you not? That's probably not her finest performance, but she looked the finest in it.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go watch Snatch so I can perfect my British accent, so I can come back and make fun of Savage some more. Park a fucking jumbo jet in there, yeah.
Put a fucking jumbo jet in there.
Frankie Four Fingers.
I do not fucking talk like that.
Brick top. Yeah.
Do you know what nemesis means?
You do bones like butter.
Yeah. Through bones like butter. An horrible cunt. An horrible cunt.
Like your normal fucking voice. Look, I gotta dip out, y'all. It's been a pleasure, yo. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Happy birthday to the Savage Man. It's always great to be able to come through and rock with you. And then we got, you know, Trey, my favorite Ham Smith.
She's trans. Oh, I did not know
Corey.
that.
Excuse me, Corey.
No. You said Trey. You said Trey. Don't take that away from me, Sky.
I'll let you have it this time, Trey.
You know what I'm saying?
10.
But nah, man, yo. Shout out to the Bad Channel, yo. Y'all are super dope, man. I always love rocking
That's
out.
right, Jason.
You know
Hashtag cool team. Hashtag Skywalker, the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
We love you.
Hashtag Corey's wrong. Hashtag Trey checks his watch. Still. You know what I'm saying? Like, real
That's fair.
Yo, I will link up with y'all fine gentlemen next time, yo.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, Skywalker. Legend.
Pleasure, brother.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Now we're just
and now we are 3. Welcome to the Savage, the Bat Channel.
The Super Savage Bat Channel.
The Super Savage Bat Channel. Dark City's legendary. We already talked about this with Skywalker. He's missing out on that one.
Yeah. You're right about Prey, though. Prey is easily
Phenomenal.
up there as my second favorite movie this year.
Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with it.
Film, you know, of all time.
It's a proper connected to the original Predator movies, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. And someone dropped a meme that was a joke that it sounds pretty tragic, but would be really cool.
Are you talking about this Japanese samurai story?
No, that's my friend Byron Lafetti. Shout out to him. He come up with that. It went viral. Shout out to him. He started that story, and people screenshotted his post.
Are you talking about the one that was Death Before Dishonor one?
Yeah, with
that's your friend.
Yeah, Byron Lafetti.
Bro, my brother-in-law sent me a TikTok video of that story, and I had no idea. I heard, people were talking about, do a Predator film in the samurai era, and I'm like, yeah, that was cool, but never heard someone like do a whole story about it in like 2 minutes. And I heard that TikTok video, and literally I like jumped out of my seat with excitement and was like, that would be the greatest Predator film of all time.
Oh, I think it's the same one, but Byron Lafetti was the one that actually come up with the concept. I mean, yeah, he's been He's been going on about that for a while now.
Dope.
But anyway, back to this meme I see would be pretty tragic. Is on the ship, the Predator 2, at the end, there's a human skull. Perhaps it was her, the girl.
Ooh,
and
that's intriguing.
And then that's how the Predator ended up with the gun on that ship.
That's interesting. Oh wait, though, isn't that human skull from? Didn't he like put that one from? Because I think that was technically Bill Paxton's character, the police officer. That he
cleans the skulls. Is that Bill Paxton's one?
Yeah, that's Bill Paxton's skull. I'm pretty sure.
And there was only one. There was only one.
I think there was only one because then you had.
Yeah. Oh well, that fluffs that one up then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still a really cool idea. I mean, it's not that they couldn't do something like that. I think if anything, the sequel of that, there's going to be an all-out war between the Predators and the Comanche tribe, and maybe all the Indian tribes together kind of come together to fight the Predators. It'd be a really cool story, but I think there's going to be a mutual respect for both tribes of the Predators. And
yes, Retro, don't worry, we will be back.
Oh yeah. Oh, Retro, that means a lot.
And on Seal Nation as well. We're doing Star Wars stuff. So yeah, Star Wars will be back soon, 21st of September. So shortly after that.
Corey still's got to watch Rogue One.
yeah, you've definitely got to watch Rogue One. Well, I've already said, for me, it's Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith, and Rogue One are my top 3 Star Wars movies. Yeah, definitely. Question: what's all your favourite Bat films? I'm probably B89 and BVS. How about you guys?
I'll let you go first, Trey.
BVS is number one without question because I was a huge Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns fan.
Yeah.
To me, that was just seeing that come to life, and chef's kiss on that one. And then I struggle when it comes to the Dark Knight trilogy because it depends on how I'm feeling. Like if I just want a good Batman story, then Batman Begins is I think one of the best solo Batman films of all time. But I really love Dark Knight Rises, and I also loved The Dark Knight for different reasons. So those 3 are kind of in that second place. They could all switch depending on the day.
We're on the same path there, but
and then because I'm assuming we're just talking live action Batman films. We're not going to do any of the animated stuff, which is probably smart because I could go on all day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the 1989 Batman's good. The 1966 Adam West Batman is classic. You can't really go wrong. Definitely at the bottom there is going to be some bat nipples somewhere over there like that. It was a rough time. Rough time for Batman fans. But Val Kilmer, man, release the Schumacher cut. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see this dark version of Batman Forever. I imagine.
How about you, Corey? The Batman movies.
For me, it's obviously going to be. I love Batman v Superman, but if I had to take that one out, it's going to be Batman '89. And then I would have to say my next one after that would be The Dark Knight Rises. I love.
Corey loved Bane.
I love Bane, but
that's what they were doing, Corey.
Yeah, I did. That was the first movie I saw in IMAX ever.
Oh wow!
Ooh, wow!
So that hit hard for you a bit. I think for me, it's all about. I love the rise, the fall, and the rise of a superhero. I like seeing
awesome.
him. Batman got broken down. He saw, holy crap, I'm not the top dog, and then he had to rise to.
It was a perfect ending too, and that's what literally a lot of films don't catch me by surprise. And when they teased that they killed Batman, I believed it. I was like crying in the theater. And, when you see that scene and him in the, cafe, I jumped out of my seat clapping. I was like, that's freaking Batman. Perfect.
It's pretty
brilliant.
Cool. For me, I'm going to obviously BVS. Number one. There's no question there. Same Dark Knight Returns kid I was. And a huge fan of that thing. But controversially, Batman Begins is my second favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a solid solo Batman film.
It is.
Especially
for me, there's no getting around it. I've thought about it so many times.
Yeah,
and it's Batman Begins for me. Ra's al Ghul, the whole build up of the bat suit and everything.
Oh,
fantastic!
I know some of it hasn't aged well. The trilogy, but for Batman Begins for me, it's number two.
Yeah.
Because BVS is obvious, do you know what I mean? It's not rocket science. That's going to be my favourite Batman movie.
Yeah. I would throw in Zack Snyder's Justice League in there just because that was a live action Justice League Unlimited film,
It's not a Batman film.
But it wasn't, to me, I don't consider it because Batman wasn't the focused,
Third for me, that is Batman Returns. Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at retros. That one's an interesting one too. When you get to it.
Yeah, keep going down. That one too. Same rifle. Pistol, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little flintlock.
Flintlock pistol. Yeah, same writing on the side and everything.
Raphael.
Oh, sorry, Mads Mama Bear. I am so against the Batman Catwoman relationship. I hate it so much in the comics. I am so Wonder Bat all the way.
Canon Trey.
Not just because Wonder Wife, Sarah loves Wonder Woman, but from the Justice League Unlimited show and the animated series, I've always wanted to see the Wonder Bat relationship. And it just always seems with Batman and Catwoman, she always leaves them, even in the comics. It just they're going to get married.
I like the Batman. I like the Batman Returns for Catwoman.
Oh yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer is phenomenal, but in terms of their relationship together, I don't like them together. I hate it. Batman deserves better.
It's definitely a toxic relation going on.
Yeah, she's got a 5-way tie for Batman films. It's interesting.
I love it. I love it.
5-way tie. Come on.
Yeah, it's a little bit further down.
Right. CBS Batman Begins. Lucas Ironside. Yay!
Yep.
Yes,
Oh yeah, Julie.
Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah. Live action. Yeah.
I think Anne Hathaway did a good job as
she was okay.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't really give her enough to build upon, but I thought in terms of personality, I thought she was a solid Catwoman.
What about Batman 1966? We gotta throw some props that way, right?
Oh yeah, that series.
I liked it all when I was a kid, but not from me. No thanks.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Adam West and all that, but my Batman's a bit later than that.
Yeah, I mean Lee Merriweather from that series with the Catwoman. She was I mean, it's campy, but it's so iconic. You gotta love the Adam West.
89 Returns, Batman and Robin.
Right.
What? BVS
I'm so
Zack
sorry,
Snyder's
Richard. I
Justice
probably
League.
offended you greatly then. Hey, don't get me wrong. When I was a kid, like I saw that film when I was in. I think that was my first Batman film that I saw in theaters, and I was 3. So to me, when I was a kid, George Clooney was Batman. Like he was my favorite Batman. I had the Batmobile, the Batman toy. But like when I grew up, I was like, it's a love letter certainly to the Adam West series. So I still appreciate it. Like to me, there's not really like a awful, god awful Batman thing. They're all good in their own right.
No.
But
And
I don't see myself going back.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's hilarious in it as well.
The Iceman cometh.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The
Ice Age!
And over the diamond.
I'll turn you into mulch.
Always with the
Oh, interesting scoop, Mr. Batman.
I don't know if BVS counts as a Batman film.
Take.
That's fair too. Yeah, I've heard that argument that BVS doesn't count.
Sorry, get it back up.
But no, you know what?
I don't care.
Yeah, it's just like in my opinion, the best Batman performance
ever. Same. Yeah. I totally agree with that.
Batman's the first thing. It's not Superman versus Batman. It's Batman v Superman.
Jesus, Marcus. Yes, I know that it's a very sexual relationship, but he just keeps trying to marry the girl, and he just needs to stop. Like, how many times have they done a Batman and Catwoman wedding comic, and it never goes through exactly?
I like the character. Don't really ship anyone with Bruce, to be honest with you, because as you know, I'm a huge Batman fan, but I'm a huge Wonder Bat fan. Obviously, I want that in the Snyderverse eventually. It's been leading up to that, but if you had to forget that for a minute, I'd have to say Talia al Ghul done properly is my favourite Bruce relationship. Because it's a bit toxic, but
it'd be cool if they did a Phantasm, which they kind of hinted at in BVS. Could be another Phantasm.
Yeah, Batman. I know what you mean. That's what I was saying about earlier. If you watch it while you're on magic mushrooms, it's actually quite good.
Keaton's Batman is just iconic. It's
you can't
what
beat
I grew up
Keaton's
with.
Batman. Yeah, I prefer Returns to '89. By the way,
you like the murderous smiling Batman? Huh? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No. Denied.
Denied.
Yeah, that's a good point. His Bruce Wayne was one of the best acting performances, but I don't know.
I don't know. So many great actors have played Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, Keaton, is definitely up there. Especially the Birdman film was something truly spectacular.
Yeah, it was
but
a good
Ben
love
Affleck in the Way Back was holy cow, just one of the coolest acting performances I've ever seen from Ben. But he's had a lot that way.
I liked Val.
Val. I mean, Val's an underrated Bruce Wayne. I feel like, and I still dig that final bat suit that he has. That's a pretty cool one.
Which one?
The one where they suit up for the final battle with Riddler and Two-Face. That whole suit where it kind of had the pointy.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Shape. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool looking. It was kind of more silver, shiny than metallic looking than black rubber. I kind of dug that. It was a cool look.
Yeah, I hope they do release the Schumacher cut as well because that
I mean, there's really no reason not to. It's done. It requires nothing the director, Joel Schumacher, rest in peace, would have loved to have seen it. And there's literally no reason not to. And there's no marketing needed, really. They just need to make an announcement on social media, and, that whole community will show up. And not only that, all the Batman fans, which clearly, if we can make the Batman go to $770 million, people are going to show up for the,
So you give it a theater release. You give the Schumacher.
No, I wouldn't give it. I would do straight to HBO Max. I don't think there's a theatrical release, but I'm just saying.
Why not?
I mean, you could for a limited time. I don't think it needs to be like a giant. I mean, here's the thing, though. That requires a lot of money and production, and I think if it comes down to like, no, we don't want to put that money, then cool, just release it on HBO Max.
But hear me out, Trey. This is what I've been saying about the Ayer cut, the Schumacher cut, and all these cuts. When the pandemic hit and they weren't filming at all, these were perfect times to release these cuts to home theater.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers is pushing everything back now. So why not have a theatrical release of the Ayer cut? Why not have a theatrical release of the Schumacher cut to fill in the gap? Now,
and we've seen, Hollywood has already kind of re-released some films back in IMAX, like E.T., and they're going to be doing Jaws next weekend, I think. So, yeah, I mean, it could work. I just know that requires a lot more money and a lot more marketing. So if that is at all a factor in their decision that will make them not go for that, then please just release it on HBO Max.
So, okay, that's how you're coming from it. You're from it just, for the love of God, release it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, like I said, there's really, I don't know what they're waiting for. They should just do it. It's done.
Well, we know what they were waiting for last time. They didn't want it to be released.
Same with the Ayer cut, yeah.
But sorry, go ahead, Savage.
I think it was actually Joel Schumacher that actually fought it being released.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Originally, yeah, because it was such a shit experience for him because he got
Batman
flack,
and Robin did,
flack, and
yeah.
So I think it was actually.
I really feel like he did Batman and Robin the way he did as kind of an FU to the studio, because that everyone thought that killed the Batman franchise. The way it was just so corny and completely.
That's right, Neil. It did.
Obnoxious compared to Batman Forever. That it really felt like it was his last. Kind of like, screw you guys for putting this shit on me, to making me try to do all this product placement to where it's not even a movie anymore. It's a giant 2-hour ad.
Retro Nerd Girl. Maybe the Schumacher cut is the February untitled Warner Brothers film. Wow,
possibly. That'd be intriguing.
That would be one for the books.
Personally, I hope it's the Ayer cut, but
or the Ayer cut.
I'm hoping the Ayer cut will be a lot earlier than that.
Yeah, but then again, I'll take both.
Yeah,
you give a mouse
why
a
not?
cookie.
Let's have it all. And they did make that little Easter egg in Harley Quinn, didn't they?
They did
for the Schumacher cut and the Ayer cut.
Oh wait, they had the Schumacher cut folder as well.
It said bat nipples on it.
Oh, Oh yeah, because Val Kilmer did have bat nips on his thing too.
Yeah,
they just didn't like zoom up on it like they. God, man.
That's definitely a possible Schumacher reference there.
Got some glass for that.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
What's that?
He cut some glass with those bat nipples.
Yeah.
Those are some of my favorite video edits, Corey, from our first videos when we would do this whole like, hello darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
Every time we would show pictures of bat nipples, like, oh God.
Integrity saying about fix Superman 4. Well, that's maybe. That was terrible production value. But yeah, it could be fixed.
It has been forever since I've seen Superman 4. I usually stop with Superman 1 and 2, and I don't watch the rest.
Oh.
No, neither do I. The Superman 3 and 4 used to be on TV a lot when I was a kid, and they were shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be nice to see a cool version of Superman 4, definitely. Here's the furry cut. Store Superman 4. Yeah, why fucking not?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to wrap this up now.
Yes, sir.
I've got a birthday barbecue tomorrow with friends coming round.
Yeah.
Very cool, brother.
And I better get to bed soon. It's
what time is it there right now?
3:30 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my gosh!
Bless your heart, Savage. Yeah. Well, man, have a wonderful birthday. I hope best of wishes, and just thank you so much for having us on to celebrate with you, sir. Congrats on the Snyder Knights shirts and all the money you've been raising for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's cool. you know, thank Savage. You. It's always a blast with you, man.
And you're getting Zack Snyder to notice, man. That's exciting, bud. It's so cool, bro. I'm so happy
I think it's about $700 so far. So
wow,
it's going pretty well, and hopefully more. You know, once people start wearing them on their channels and added the links.
Can't wait for mine.
Yeah.
I know. I literally I told Trey, I was like, hey, it's getting close to Savage's stream. Should probably go out see if I have it in the mailbox. And I was like, bomb, man. I was like,
no. It does take time with these things because they got to be, printed and all sorts.
I think my Zack Snyder Justice League shirts literally came in almost sometimes 3 to 5 months after I purchased them, and it's just because they were also on back order too. So,
yeah, good to see you, Jason. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Marcus. Man, you're the man. Integrity. Happy birthday, good stream. Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 is inevitable. That is correct. And Super Bro Corey's put the link in there for the Snyder Knights. It's in the description of the video as well. The black version and the white version. If you're watching this on replay, please get one. And let's smash it out of the park and raise as much money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention as possible.
All the cool kids are doing
it. For Zach and for Autumn. And let's do it. Like the Fortress of Solitude in the background. It is cool. Super Bro Corey, of course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much to everyone in the chat. You're always the best. I love you all in the chat there. You know who you are. And thank you for Super Bro Corey and Trey. And thank you to all the guests tonight. Mikey Sutton turning up, bloody amazing. Ooh. Everyone was amazing. It's been a long night.
You need to get some rest, buddy. Thank you again, and have an amazing birthday, buddy. I'm here's another great year for you, bud.
Oh, hold on. They do take a while. Fat Dan. Later, creators. You guys are some retro nerd girl. You know that. I love you loads. Laters. Bye. Right. I'm out. This is the Savage Bat Channel with the Bat Channel. I'm the motherfucking Batman. Batman out. Restore the Snyderverse.